There's still so much CC going down. Shark Guy is nearly dead. Lopachinski putting in work, but that's a huge volley bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight. He's trying to make the solo play, looking for that upper 90, grabbing to make a pulse, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
Angle going, working off the flash. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, all down at once right at the start of the round.
That was
Condors.
probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Hello and welcome to Conestoga College, here with Leaf and Oh Heck. We're ready to bring you some awesome action. Are you ready?
It's so robotic, man. Jeez.
Excited robot.
Hi. Hello. What's going on, everybody?
You're a sleepy robot.
Am I Sleepy Robot?
We got Sleepy Joe over here. It's time for some video games.
Oh, yeah.
Here at the college, you can see that right beside us. It is the Counter-Strike team.
They're ready to go. They got a big match coming on tonight against Windsor Lancers.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Those guys. What do you mean, those guys?
They have a fun little rivalry.
They have a fun little rivalry.
Those guys.
Yeah. It's going to be a nice little match to see tonight. We're sitting second, so we're 3-1 right now. Windsor's 2-2.
Yeah.
So we are favored to win, but not heavy.
Exactly. And also, in case you guys want to know, we also have some Call of Duty going on that we might be checking in and here and there.
We'll
they're
take a little,
from these guys.
Sneak peek.
We can't see them on the camera.
You might see them on the cam eventually, but they're against TMU tonight.
Yes. So our Call of Duty team is very good, considering the league they're in. So
they're good at the video game.
We should get a dub over there. But so CS1 could be different, as you were saying. Should be getting a win on this one, but They don't know. They also have good players. There's our players here,
Yes,
but they also
yes.
have good players, and they could pop off, especially considering the fun rivalry here. They might want to take down
A little
these,
bit more
these
competitive
friends in front of
energy
you. Yeah.
is out there, because you know these people better than other teams, and you're like, as Coach Anton told us, it's all about bragging rights tonight.
Yes.
Right? It's about being able to shove it in the other team's faces
Yes.
that you won instead of actual league standings for them. So
Did you pointed out to me, Stretch? He had a full carton of pineapple juice.
pineapple juice, the Del Monte pineapple. You might be able to see it.
Can you see? Does he have it? Oh, he's drinking his water now.
Oh, he's got the water now. No.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe that was like secret information that he didn't
I wonder if he
want
put it
people
in
to
that
know.
bottle.
I
he
don't see
swapped it out?
No, that would be
No.
inefficient.
It's true.
Just
I don't know.
keep it in
Maybe
the other
he doesn't
carton.
want people to know he drinks pineapple.
Oh,
juice.
maybe it's Brandon.
Oh, maybe it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
I mean, we got there's other.
we
brands up there.
don't have Red Bull branded pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice. They probably have a pineapple flavor somewhere.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Okay.
have they have tropical ones. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got some pineapple. I don't think it's like strictly a pineapple one, but
But it's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere. You find that flavor.
it is. Yeah. But yeah, hey, he's all juiced up. Pineapple
was.
juiced up.
I just got a bunch of water in me right now, and we're gonna take a look at the veto.
Are we?
Well, it's on the screen.
Oh, you're right.
I'm saying it right now. Yeah, there we go. We got Ancient and Inferno banned out. That's good. We don't want to deal with Ancient. I like how they're banning that first. Had a bit
Yeah.
of difficulty on that recently.
I
And then,
like
of
this
course, there's
vertical
the Vertigo.
pick.
The Vertigo made it
I
through.
like this
That's what you want to
vertical
see.
pick.
That's the Condors map. And then Mirage, second pick by Windsor. I love a good Mirage match. I'm a fan of that map.
Yeah.
And
We haven't seen it a
Overpass
lot.
Decider. Overpass Decider, too. The three maps, well, it's either Mirage or Anubis we usually experience.
Isn't that oftentimes we've seen Overpass and Vertigo?
We've seen Overpass
quite
a
often,
lot, actually,
Quite
yeah.
often, yeah. So if that being the final pick is actually really good for us. So Condors ban and then UW ban. That means again they UW landed on. That's very confusing. I keep thinking University of Waterloo. They Windsor.
You can say
would have
Lancer
landed
as
on-
well. Lancer Gaming.
No, the Windsor.
Okay. Okay.
I thought Laurier was the Lancers.
Are they?
Yeah, Laurier is the Lancers because I remember they got the guy with the spear.
Oh, maybe.
There's
Well, this is Lancer Gaming is what this esports.
Oh my
club is
God,
called.
Ontario,
Yeah.
come on!
They've
You
been
guys
like that for a bit.
no school knows what they're doing except for Conestoga. We got
I
some
don't
beautiful flying birds.
I don't think Laurier really has an esports department.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
They did. I actually knew the guys that were on that team, but they didn't take it very seriously.
I was about to say, I don't think we see them at all in any
No,
of
it
these
was
leagues.
it
That's
was
why.
it was years ago too.
Oh, well, there.
Yeah, that's
another time, another place.
Laurier.
I have a buddy that goes to Laurier.
Oh,
He's a
I'm so sorry for him.
He's a screenwriter. Oh, he's fine.
No, he's not a Conestoga.
That's true.
Big
That's
mistake.
true.
You know who's
Yeah.
the cooler of the friends? You. It's the only time you're
It
gonna
is
hear
me.
that. Okay.
It is me. I'm gonna go home and tell him that.
You take that dub.
Yeah.
And you hang on to it for the rest of your time.
I
around
doubt he
me.
watches the stream at all. I don't know if he fully knows I'm doing this,
Well,
but
clip that one and send
I'll
it.
clip it. I'll clip it and tell him.
Owen's cooler than you.
I'm cooler than you, Rowan. There, I had to say his name.
His name's Rowan.
His name's Rowan.
He's
I'll
even a
clip it and send it to
copycat.
him. I know, right? Like no, he
Who was
did.
born
He's
first?
older than me. He did it
Okay.
first. That's bad.
I don't know.
You can't turn this around. Now I can't send him the clip.
No,
it just
you
got
can.
turned around
You
on
can
me.
because your W comes first.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better, Rowan. Okay. Well, enough about him. Get him out of the picture.
Yeah, he's gone.
No more.
It's
No
today.
more.
It's
Conestoga
about
and
the
Windsor.
Condors. It's not
No-
about us
no
at all.
Laurier.
So, looking at that first map, Vertigo, good map for us. Very good. We
Yes.
like that map. Very
Yes.
good. Very nice. Very good. Mirage squad again, because if we do go to the overpass, that is a map that this team is becoming significantly more comfortable with every single time we see them play on it.
Yeah, we've
so
seen it a
I'm-
lot recently.
I'm very confident that when we get to that map, that we'll, if we do get to that map,
We won't.
That we'll end up having a dub there. So talk to
2-0
me about
Condors.
talk to me about Mirage and what you would expect. Do you feel confident in their strength?
What if
on
I
that
don't
map?
want to?
Then you're not going to get paid.
Jeez, you can't decide that.
I can't, but I'm telling you.
But yeah, I know production be getting mad in my ear. Mirage, they have a good amount of experience on Mirage. Not as much as you're saying with Overpass and Vertigo. Vertigo is their #1 map. That's what they like the most. But Mirage is a very interesting map in the sense that it does have a lot of mid control. If you do give up that space, there's a lot of different routes you can take from mid.
Right.
And we've seen them struggle a bit with that on Mirage.
Okay.
in the few recent matches. We have seen it. Haven't seen it as much this season. It's been more Anubis instead slotted in there. But I think if they keep that mid control good and they don't let, whether they're on defense or attack, no flanks, and if they're on defense, just getting that window back on back of mid, controlled by either PSX or stretch. It's usually PSX there, if my memory serves correct. And if they do that, I think they'll be fine there.
I know where PSX hangs out on Overpass.
Where's he hang on Overpass?
Oh, and then the connector down in the
connector,
tunnel. Yeah, he loves that spot.
It's his little dungeon down there.
Yeah. But Mirage, I'm less familiar with how the squad plays on it. So
well, you'll see.
Well,
you'll see. You'll learn.
We will get to that. That
educated.
map is a guaranteed happen.
I'll say FF.
Don't do this to us again.
They won't.
They
won't. They want to
Windsor,
play. They want to
Windsor
play.
wants this one.
Yeah.
They will play with one person if they have to.
Probably.
I don't know if they're allowed to, but they would if they could.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Oh, well,
unless he does manage to have like 2 computers and then play, but I think that's also competitive integrities that's also breaking, so I think that's also not allowed.
So I'm a firm believer. I don't know how this rule does it, but I'm a firm believer in what we call in esports the gentleman's rule.
Okay.
And that is when 2 teams agree to do something, they're allowed to do it. If both of these teams wanted to just play on Overpass the whole time, I think they should be allowed to.
That makes sense to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm behind that.
Now, I get where that can get iffy, because then what if 2 teams decide to play on a map that is visually terrible and makes the experience for the viewers bad? You know,
out of spite of the viewers.
Yeah, there's got to be some boundaries.
I don't think there's any maps like that though.
I would, and I guess you could argue that having to watch a 1v5 wouldn't be fun.
Also, what if that one guy's really good?
That's what I'm saying though. What if it is fun, and you won't know that until it happens?
It's not going to happen though. I'm sorry. It's not allowed.
Well, yeah, no, we're theory crafting.
Gentleman's rule or not, I don't think they respect gentlemen.
Yeah. They don't
in that sense.
Oh. Wow, rude. They're just very rude.
It's an instant FF if they don't have enough players in this league. Yeah,
don't forfeit.
It's right to that. So no, they have enough. They're already in warm up right now. They're already in ninth round. We're getting to it soon. I see them on Vertigo, so they're obviously they got enough.
Big
players.
rivalry. I think the biggest thing that they've said. Again, we were talking to Coach Anton, and he said the biggest thing for these players is bragging rights.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what the results were in the league. You know, we're at 3-1, they're at 2-2. That's not the important thing right now.
Yeah.
Because a win for Windsor would put them at a tie with it. We would be tied 3-2 in the league then.
And they'd be 3-2 as well, yeah.
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 Right.
That's how math works. That's how math works.
I
didn't need the fingers that time.
Yeah,
no,
I'm glad you got to
right away. I'm like +1 yeah.
Yep. So that's not the important thing. It's making sure that Windsor does not get to hold anything over our heads.
Exactly. Don't want to hear about it. Don't want to see it on Twitter.
Windsor, you may start with a W, but you're going to end with an L.
What word? Waterfall?
Huh? No.
I was thinking of a word that starts with W and ends with L.
Wheel. Will.
Are they going to have
Wall.
a will? You need to write a will
Wall.
after that? Wall? They're going to get a wall? Are you
You
giving them a wall?
I hate you.
That doesn't start with W. L.
I hate you. That's not a W.
That's not right.
That's great. But
taking a bit of time on knife round here.
Yeah, well,
Chasing
sometimes
this
you
one
just
guy
got to
down.
warm up the knife, okay?
Yeah.
Either way, it looks like the team's ready. Oh, look at him. Coach Anton calming them down. He started amping them up, and he's like, wait a minute, calm down.
Calm down.
Chill
out,
hype.
guys.
Calm down. But, it's like, let's lock in. Because they said, again, they've scrimmed this squad. The teams that Windsor has been losing to have been teams that we have confidently beaten. But there have been times in scrims where Windsor have beaten us. So
That was last year.
That's true.
They seem to have some interesting difficulties this year
Right.
in terms of not a lot of practices or scrims. So we don't know what's going on with them, but they're here tonight. They're here to play us, and it's almost an equal playing field. But
Well, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, we'll find out. If this is
in
the
terms
time.
of skill.
If Windsor locks in here, it very well could be a tight match. I would like for a W for us, but a tight match regardless.
It's always fun to watch. Yeah.
It's never fun to just watch stomping all the time, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
when
wanna
we
see
take
that.
our headsets off and go home. So let's hope today it's not going to happen. We'll get a good, fun match. Maybe something like, maybe we'll give them like 6 rounds or something like that.
Give them 6 rounds?
We'll give them 6
That's too many rounds.
No, that makes it close.
Okay, I guess so. See right now, Conestoga starting off CT. They won that knife round. Good for them. Good job, guys.
Good job.
And
They're proud
Windsor
of you.
is just flying in through mid here.
Woo.
Going up over the concrete stacks. Morty's taking down one. They're trading them out over by the AC unit. Conestoga is down a few kills right now already. It's a 3v4. Windsor's on site.
Hey, that's what happens in a lot of these pistol rounds. Make your move. Come in fast.
Look at the stretch cam.
Was it right in there? I missed
it's
it.
right in his face,
I'll
yeah.
take a look next time we're on him here. Look at this hold right now. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. There's Pem trying to take down 3 people, but there's still 3 Windsor players on point with just Gawop left, and he runs out with the knife and says, let's go to the next round.
He's like, I'll cut you. I'll cut you. Stay away.
He tried to pull out the knife challenge.
Didn't work.
No.
That was quite the rush from Windsor there. Flying their way onto site. See how Conestoga might react to that. We got access to some util now, some, Molotovs, incendiaries here and there. Could hinder their advance. But it's okay.
I am trying to figure out now with the Lancers, because that looks like the logo I was thinking of. So it may have been the Windsor. But I was
were you just
of.
getting mad for no reason? Is that what you're telling me now?
No, I wasn't getting mad.
Oh, there was a little bit of a...
Oh, they don't, what is their sports team? I'm trying to find out Wilfred Laurier now. Oh,
the
they're
Golden
like
Hawks.
Golden Hawks. Well, you can't say that now after looking at the results on my phone.
I was just announcing what you saw.
You said it as if you knew the whole time. I'm not going to let you get away with
No,
that.
I had no idea. I just knew that Wilfred was part of the...
Wilfred
Laurier.
went to the school one day. Time.
Who is Wilfred? Do you know
Wilfred
what?
Laurier?
I feel like I know it, but I don't right now. Do you know it? Do you know who
Yeah.
it is? Don't pull out the phone and
No, I'm
say,
gonna show you.
I
He was a
know.
prime
Okay.
minister.
Was he the Yes! Yes, that's what it was. My prime minister knowledge is not there. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
He's an old guy.
He
Huh?
was the 7th prime minister of Canada.
Good for him.
He was a lawyer as well.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. It's very recent trauma that we're going through.
Back to it right now, round 2. Had a bit of a break there. There might have been some tech issues or something, but we're all good now. Windsor made their way on site. They got the bomb planted down. Conestoga was able to get 1 pick, but the site is still in control of Windsor.
Yeah. I mean, again, the chances of winning this is significantly reduced after losing pistol round. You're going up against a couple AKs. It's not going to be an easy one, but they do have the advantage. Not anymore. There's a double drop for Drew. Sour man.
Okay. A few good kills are going out from Conestoga right now. Round win or not, just getting rid of some of that econ, still positive for the team.
Oh, absolutely. You only have 2 players left. Everyone else got to rebuy. Now you're in a situation where you can pick up a couple pew-pews yourself that aren't little pea shooters.
Couple kapows!
It just makes holding these sites a little bit easier.
I've never seen that before. You see that guy's a different operator skin on.
I don't know anything about the skins.
I just noticed his player model looks different.
Oh, nice. Stretch. Early light up, tries to get a couple through the wall. I don't think he got any damage either on ramp. Windsor is struggling to make the push, but they finally take Stretch out. And now they'll make their way onto site. On the other side is going to be Morty. Pem holding these angles. She's only got PSX there to support her. But they're going to be a little split up.
Yeah, the B side push is starting to come in strong. They started over on A, but Windsor says, now let's recuperate, go to the other site. 2v3 situation right now. PSX swings out past the AC unit, gets taken down, leaving it to a 1v3 situation. Just Pem left alive.
Hey, we've seen her drop a couple 3 pieces before, but this is not going to be able to move on site. The aircon unit, there's going to be 1 though.
Ooh.
She probably knows someone is going to be around that left side, but check your corners first. Good line of sight, but a retake is going to be a little difficult here. That defuse is going to be super hard to get, knowing that there's 2 players left alive. And there's going to be a smoke down. Goes for the defuse. And they're going to push on site, taking the shots.
They're
And they're not going to be able to get her. Yeah, they finally do. Make their way around. Took a little bit longer than I thought they would. I didn't think that she would get that close, to be honest.
No, she got about half there. Good try. Hard in that situation. She was able to get one kill, trade out. Yeah, see that guy in front with the flower shirt?
Yeah, he does have a flower shirt.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Usually everyone has the same skin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm not against it. I was just pointing it out. I was like, oh.
Going on vacation.
Looking a little tropical here on this construction site.
He had to go attend a meeting on his. He's going on a cruise right after this.
Okay. Is the terrorist organization paying for this cruise? Is this like time off?
Yes. Oh, gunfight's already happening. It's 2 of our players down. That's not what we want. A couple deep shots gonna miss. Oh. That's very unfortunate. Wop can't land the shot, and he'll get fragged right off the map.
Down to the streets below, leaving just PSX left alive. 1v4 situation. Slowly make his way. Bomb is planted all the way on A site. Surrounded by Windsor players. Just nothing but a pistol in hand. He might just want to look for some exit frags here.
3 rounds up already. This is a good lead for Windsor. And they're going to make the push down ramp. Might be able to get some extra frags there. PSX grabbing 1, but not 2. Yeah, that AK locked right onto you. Yeah, the PSX punched in the face with a bullet.
Punched in the face with a bullet. Like, did the bullet have like a physical fist while flying at him?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's like when Ant-Man rides a bullet.
And he punches them instead of...
4-round win for Windsor.
Yeah, it's quite the start. And this is Conestoga's pick as well. They did want to go for the CT start too, so... This is nothing but their choices. And PSX right off the bat. Beautiful op pick down ramp. Taking down one of Windsor's players already.
He was flashed a little bit too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was flashed like immediately after the shot out.
That was great. That's a good way to start this 5th round. Now a push up through mid from University of Windsor. It's going to be left free.
There's your stretch cam I was talking about.
Oh, that's right in there. He's got a lollipop as well.
Yeah. Oh.
PSX drops another one. Anch taking out that op. Doing wonders for the squad.
Nice, nice, nice.
5v2. This could be that momentum turnaround that the Condors really needed, and all you had to do is throw a little op into PSX's hands, and he's going to do
he jumped
what
off
you
the
need.
edge. Dunked himself into the streets below. Said, you know what? I'm out of here.
That's what you do.
Doesn't want to give any kill participation to anyone. He says, nope. Only stat that will be increased is my deaths. Forgot to pack his parachute, though. Unlucky. Conestoga right now, the 1st round win. Got to start somewhere. Here we go. Especially keeping the op as well for PSX. And speaking of the op, another kill right at the round start, giving the Conestoga the advantage that quickly.
Again, that's going to be massive for a squad's morale, too. It's saying, hey, Windsor, why do you keep running into my bullets? How long is it going to take to shut me down? And Morty, quick reflexes. Takes down that push from the Windsor player around those backside boxes. And you saw PSX lined up, but he'll get knocked down. Op is now dropped as well.
I saw it fly off the map.
It did go off the map?
Yep,
Okay,
it
I
went
wasn't
down
sure
with
if
him.
it dropped with him. That's good, though, because that means that Windsor is not going to be able to pick it up if they can manage to hold this. But there's Gawop 1, not 2, and it's left to Pem yet again.
Pem versus Dunk. We're going to see right now. He tries to just get a tap on the bomb plant right there. He's hanging out behind the water containers. Pem can get close. Swing around this corner, sees him, gets some damage out, but just can't quite match up, gets eliminated. Bomb plant down as well. Windsor's got some money that round, but like you said, no op. They weren't able to salvage that back.
Yeah. Decent hold. It's just he is the monitor, dude.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely absurd. Like he's entered another dimension.
Yeah, he's not part of the hub dimension we're in anymore. This is just all the screen. That's all he knows.
He actually doesn't have a face, so
I wonder what his setup, like, he must have monitor arms at home to be used to this, because I couldn't do this with my monitors. No way. I can get that
Oh,
close.
you don't have arms.
I don't have arms. I want to get arms.
You should get arms.
Hey, man. I'm going to graduate college first before I spend money on monitor arms and everything.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Priorities.
Priorities.
A little glimpse of the man himself there.
Da-da-da-da.
But overall, this is, again, for University of Windsor, a great start. They're definitely stepping up today and saying, we're taking this match seriously, guys. We want to. We can't let you guys have those bragging rights. Also, it'll just better our placement in the league. But the Condor is not out of it yet. I mean, they've showed promise. It looks like maybe a little bit of warm up. I mean, they're taking the time to figure that out now.
A timeout, yeah.
And again, I think they just needed a little bit of, again, that warm-up, what I just said, that warm-up into the match. Once you saw PSX starting to light up, you know that his reflexes on point. Morty as well was looking solid. And some decent final holds there from Pem. What I like to see from Pem, though, is her getting some of those early frags sometimes. That's when I feel the team does a really good job. Again, I'm speaking from the outsider.
Yeah,
they
she's
could look at this and
playing a
tell me
bit more
I'm
of a
an idiot,
supportive role this match already right now.
Yeah.
Using all that utility from the back line, seeming to be the last player most of the time, so she's hanging up back. Conestoga's taking a bit more of an aggressive stance already. Morty here in Stairwell. Gets some damage out, but runs out of ammo in the mag.
Frag might
Good
be huge, though.
frag out. Oh, he just needed to land one shot, but couldn't quite get it off.
Now,
Getting taken down. The B site push is going to come up real soon now.
Windsor
Unless Windsor's just going to back out.
is, as you said, backing out. And I think at this point they want to just reassess. They've got one, and they have the time to play the mind games at this point. You know, be careful on those sandbags. I've broken my ankle before.
Ouch. On sandbags?
Or cement bags. Yeah.
Cement bags?
I haven't. I'm just role-playing
Oh,
the
okay.
situation. They
Okay.
look like they were getting off very delicately. And Util come out, a push. Stopped by Pem.
Avoids the flash. Smokes her down. Windsor's going to go in here for a spike plant soon. Good nade up on the water boxes.
It's forcing Pem out into the open there. Could she get another pick? Not quite. And she drops her. 3v4. Condors down a player. Let's see how that op works in the hands of Stretch this time.
He's trying to get an angle on this player in the back. They know that they keep one in that corner over there to wait for any attempt at that bomb defuse. Conestoga down one player, although there is some damage out on Windsor right now. Stretch is getting closer, taking some aggressive angles with the op. Clearing out corners for the rest of his team. Might make his way around.
That push had to happen soon, and Windsor knew exactly that, and they shut them down. Stretch last alive. Pop one, but he's not going to have enough time to get it onto sight. So at least just tries to do some damage, get that hit, and there's the final, but no hit. Unfortunate. You try to do your best to take down as many as possible on your way out, but Windsor is going to get the round win.
Everyone died, though. You see that?
Yep.
The other three players, they blew up.
Bye-bye.
So no op.
Yeah,
no
but you don't get the
but-
scoreboard count.
But What do you mean score? Like in rounds?
Like, no. Like for Stretch, doesn't get the kills on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
They all died, but
They did all die, but it
not
wasn't-
by the hands of Stretch.
No.
Can't pad your stance.
By the hands of C4. C4, really hardcore C4 for it to cause that much damage.
Does that.
It's a lot. Well, that's what it
PS
is. That's what he plans.
PSX already off the board in our 8th round. Conestoga really needs to get some wins back, especially with this map being their pick. You see them locking down ramp. Usually they do a good job holding this position, and Windsor really biding their time as they force Conestoga to question where they might be in. Maybe Conestoga will play a little more aggressively, and maybe that's what they're trying to get out of Conestoga now.
Yeah. Some aggressive angles here, especially from Stretch and Guap. Holding scaffolding. Chilling on the corner over here behind those bags you're talking about earlier. Guap's going to get flushed out, though, from the incendiary. He's going to throw down the smoke, try and run away. Already taking some damage. Pem gets eliminated over near mid.
Yeah.
Guap follows up. Stretch behind, gets one kill. Tries to get a second, but doesn't quite have the firepower to match up. Leaving just Morty left alive. He's able to clear out some space mid, grabs himself an AK, but it's a 1v3 situation now with bomb planted all the way over on A site.
Morty last alive. Might opt to stay away on this one. I feel like that might be the best call. Running in and trying to finish off a 1v3 would be something spectacular, especially when that bomb is already about to defuse. And Unk?
Was it Unk? I thought it was Dunk
no,
this whole
it's
time.
Unk.
Yeah, it's Unk.
Unk, unk. What a weird. That's like a sound you get happens when you get punched in the stomach.
I was thinking the same thing actually. Yeah. Unk.
Or you miss the bottom step, or like you think there's an extra step and there isn't.
Unk.
You do that. It's like, ooh.
Oh. You think that's what happened, and then he made that noise and it typed out on the keyboard?
Yeah, his face actually just hit. It's an onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
It's a sound he made when his face hit the keyboard.
See another tactical timeout from Conestoga right here, just trying to break that Windsor momentum. Down 6 rounds right now. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, no, this is interesting. On their map pick, it does feel like they're having some difficulties. It seems that some of their holds were decent, but again, we're not getting that overperformance. You saw on that ramp hold at the end there, it was just a massive amount of util went out to take Gawap off the map. And then right after that, I believe it was Morty hanging on the backside of ramp that by the scaffolding that couldn't
stretch.
Yeah, it was a stretch. Yeah. They just couldn't get more than one kill, even when he had everyone lined up for him. So that will definitely have to be more consistent. Those shots landing.
That was more of a save round for them as well. So they got their money back up a bit more. Morty's able to hold on to that AK. He scavenged through that mid kill he got. So I'm going to see a bit more of a fighting chance here from Conestoga because of that, possibly. Oh, no, they're going to save a bit more. See some Deagles bot.
Yeah, Morty the only one with a weapon because he picked up before. Some early util just to let them know that they were there. To buy them much more time. Especially only having pistols, you don't want to be taking those fights on site when you're down in fire
angles
armor.
here, though. PSX is up close, right at the bottom of ramp. Seeing the nades being tossed out, he knows there's players there. He's ready. Anyone swings around the corner here, but he's going to get swung around far side of this angle. He's holding, not quite ready to fight back against that. Getting taken down, giving a bit more breathing room to advance from Windsor. They're still kind of spread out along the map. No clear plan of attack. Stretch finds one mid, gets a nice shot off, headshot, allowing him to get himself a hold of an AK.
Even on both sides, the push for Windsor onto site happens now. Until out, and there's going to be a light up. Sly Flaky taking down 2 of the players on Condors. Morty and Stretch disappeared from sight. That's left to Pem and Gawap. Pem is hurting. See if someone creeps out that smoke. They're just going to hide it out, and that could end up being a bad situation for Gawap. Pem, again, was lit. She wasn't going to last long. And I don't know about Gawap being able to finish this one off.
1v3 situation, nothing but the Deagle. To look out here. One comes around the side, he's able to take him down. Bomb's about to go off, though, not much time. Just grab a weapon and skedaddle.
Yeah. There's not much more you can do in that situation. This is going to be quite the climb back. I mean, at 7 rounds difference, there is still the rest of the day to go. I mean, we still have 2 more maps to go, and the rest of this. I mean, this map isn't over, but this will be a lot of mental effort for the squad to lock themselves in, because you were coming into this hoping we have the upper hand. So what's going on our part here that we can fix?
I feel like it's something that I've seen a lot recently is in both Valorant and CS. Ooh, the ramp push coming up, flash out. Doesn't go too well for Conestoga. Losing 2 players, both Guap and Pam already. 1 kill is taken. Windsor's down 1 player right now, but they still have that man advantage. PSX going to take a bit more of an angle up here, but the amount of flames around him is going to flush him out of that position. I was going to say, though, it seems like in these games recently, both Valorant and CS, it always seems to be the team that doesn't pick the map that wins it. I don't know if you've noticed that trend recently as well.
I have not been tracking that, so I can't corroborate.
We saw it yesterday in Valorant, and I've seen it a bit recently as well before that.
This is very precarious, guys. Come on.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh. Notice how there's no... oh, there's some cars down there.
Guys, don't...
Oh!
What did I tell you?
The boost.
That's not fair.
The boost. I don't think OSHA would approve of that.
Yeah, no. That was... we're writing them up.
Well, PSX getting a bit of a kill over on B site there.
Just a bit of one.
Yeah, just a bit of a kill.
But I don't think he's on the right side of the map right now.
He's got the AUG in hand, 1v3. Bomb's going to be past half by the time he even gets to the site. He's going to play a bit smart here and just hang back.
Do what you can. But again, we're not seeing the changes we need. I mean, like these surprise, especially again, these surprise boosts that are catching the Condors off. They seem to be entering a lot of these fights already a player down. And then it's just the sporadicness of the play from University of Windsor that I think is maybe throwing them off.
Windsor's not really following a very direct play style right now. They're not rinse and repeating any plans of attack, any strategies. They're doing a really good mix-up. Gotta give them that. Sometimes they'll straight attack a site, rush on. Sometimes they'll attack a site and rotate. Sometimes they'll spread across the map and play opportunistic. You never know what they're going to do next, and that might be what's causing Conestoga to struggle here. Not knowing what Windsor's going to pull off, what they're going to do next. You can see it right now. They're just spread out along the map. They're going to try and search for some picks against Conestoga. Got some money up now, though, so the Condors do have some guns to contend with.
But already Morty off the board. Windsor, again, that early pick making us take these fights down a player, but at least Fakey gets equalized. Another one here, Stretch.
Nice.
Lights him up, backs off, relocates, gets information on the other, and there's a second one, two-piece for Stretch. And let's see how Pem handles this. Two coming around the corner. Great crosshair placement,
She
only
hit the
one
headshot.
connecting, and no one down.
3v2 situation, though. Conestoga does have the advantage. Isn't giving much space to Windsor right now as well. What you like to see. Last two Windsor players are going to rotate their way back around all the way to A site. Stretch is hanging out, holding that one angle he had earlier. Still, he managed to get 2 kills from it. So Windsor might know he'll be there. Coming up close to ramp here. Stretch is holding it still. He's holding a bit of a safer angle. Get a few shots off if he sees any movement and then back out.
Stretch is ready. Trigger.
Oh, the smoke is out for Windsor, though.
I'll be answering the instant spray through just to make sure anyone's there rethinks how they're going to exit that smoke. And that'll buy probably a good amount of time for the Condors, especially with 20 seconds left.
Windsor's going to be forced to make a move here. No more rotating, no more nothing. You got to attack this site, pushing their way up through lamp. A lot of utility being thrown out. Stretch is going to hold beside scaffolding here. Over to Guap. PSX with a beautiful kill from the AUG.
Yep.
The second one after that as well, giving Condors their second round win.
I love that,
and a good bit of momentum to hold on to.
The instant rotate from Stretch, the second that he just threw a bit of spray through the smoke, says, all right, I bought a little bit of time before they make this push. Let me rotate around so that I can catch them when they actually do push up here from behind. Just a immediate action from Stretch, and I love to see it.
Applying that threat of there being a possible defender there, holding that position, made those Windsor players think, okay, we need to hold back a little bit longer before just rushing into the smoke. But he wasn't actually there. He brought himself to a safer position.
And then immediate action elsewhere, right after to get themselves in a spot, and drew that up, acting deadly again.
Through the smoke.
Again, we're down a player early on.
Yeah, it's been a lot of early first bloods this game.
Yeah, and that's, I think, been one of the biggest threats. I mean, Condors now continue to have to getting dominated in that early frag and having to then defend down a player.
Ooh, the boost comes out. PSX able to throw a incendiary over there, block them from getting any space into mid. It is a 4v4 situation right now, though. Pem was able to trade out that start round kill with one of her own. Seems to be slowing down a bit now, this gameplay we're watching. Oof! Morty with a beautiful kill down through stairwell. Also got his hands on an op. Bringing it down to a 2v4 situation. PSX gaining another. Seems Windsor wants a B-site push soon.
This is good, though. A lot of that information is there. They know where those players are.
Oh, the boost.
And here's that boost again.
Oh, Vacation Man's going up.
Vacation Man.
Going to the Caribbean.
If they keep doing this, though, they're going to start watching out for this. Oh,
Morty might peek out here soon, though.
No, this is good. That frag. Oh, I thought would buy him the space he needed to be went for another one. He'll get taken out. And now down to a 3v2. That's a good light up there from PSX. And they're in a real good position now to make sure they can hold this for the last 10 seconds.
He's taking some good angles right now. He's got to watch his left, though. 3v1 situation. Just left alive. PSX finishes him off. Condors another round. The comeback's generating. But that was the last round of that first half. We're seeing a side switch now. Right. Condors are on T side.
Time to attack and blow some stuff up. The Condors have to think about this approach because they finally get their momentum on defense, and then now they've got to approach it. How is Windsor going to handle CT? We don't know that yet. And the fact that they were so surprising on T side makes you wonder, is this going to be just as difficult to try and figure them out?
Maybe. I was just thinking about it. You said blow. Isn't it? Wouldn't it be more efficient to blow up the foundations of this building than like the top of it?
These are the worst tees I've ever seen.
Like, there's nothing above. Ooh, running out to B side here. Sogo's going for a quick push. Morty's down, putting down the bomb. 2 kills have gone out already. Bring it to an even 4 versus 4. Windsor's collapsing on real quick. PSX takes on 1 before getting traded out. 3v3, 3v2. Just Pem and Guap left alive. Guap gets eliminated. Drew's going crazy right now. Pem's trying to hold back in stairwell. Stop any possible attempt at defusing here, but Drew picks up a 4th kill for himself in this pistol round.
There's not much you're going to be doing as that last defender with 3 of them rushing on to site there for the defuse, unless you pull out some magic and they miss all of their shots.
Yeah.
You're not winning that one. So again, another pistol round going into the hands of Windsor, and this is what I was concerned about because that now puts them in probably another 2-round deficit, given the fact that they're going to be playing from behind eco. So they do force by a little bit, but I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No, there was a hole that the smoke was supposed to go through. Didn't quite land it. PSX is already on site. He bought himself an AK. 4 spies from Conestoga right now. Trying to take B side. He managed to get himself 1 kill. Trying to get the 2nd here. Oh, just couldn't quite land it. Conestoga going to have to need a bit more time to push on. Pem's up close, looking for the shot off. Bit of a fight here. Guap gets eliminated as well. Bring it to a 2v3 situation. Bomb is not yet planted as well, although site is majority under Condor's control.
Morty didn't win his fight either. Pem going for the plant, but she might get rushed out here. That's going to be a good hold there from Stretch, but Pem is finally eliminated off the board. Now it's all up to Stretch.
A good fake attempt from Pem. Stretch is going to fall back a bit down the stairwell, get a flash out. Some grenades going out at him.
Okay.
Takes down Sly,
1v1 now. Drew, how are you going to handle this? A little wiggle back and forth. Stretch.
He's got time.
He's got that crosshair placement on point, but he has to snap up. That pop over the box, not what he was expecting. And University of Windsor just eke out a win on that one.
He was playing for time, trying to force Windsor to make a move because he had 50 seconds on the clock to do something. But yeah, just an unfortunate angle was taken. Being that last player, there's a lot of different angles you have to watch in that position. Well, Drew, he knew. Stretch's stairwell. I need to look in one spot, and just land a few shots, and I get that kill. So, hard spot for Stretch to be in. Incendiary goes out mid, taking down Morty. Unk with the triple headshot kills in mid, putting a pothole in the Condors' advance. Able to get some kills as well, but not enough. Only 2 take it down. Windsor takes that round, bringing it to a match point.
Yeah, this is going to be tricky to make a comeback like this. Would not be easy. And if you guys wanted just a little bit of good news, though, our Call of Duty team is playing and winning right now, but you know that's
well, it just started.
Yeah, but they're winning.
They are winning. They are technically winning. I don't want to like invoke how.
I need some dubs here.
Already seeing right off the bat, PSX able to get a kill, traded out. Pemmican is taken out of the equation right now. Conestoga, they were able to force spike here, get some AKs. Match up against firepower that Windsor has, but through the smoke, Sourman eliminates Guap, trying to push their way up through ramp. Conestoga wants an A-site push right now. It's not going too well.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good, at least one pick from PSX before he gets taken off the board. A 2v3 makes this very difficult. Stretch and Morty working together. Oh, and Morty off the board now as well. It's up to Stretch. We've seen him clutch it out before, but the position here is not going to be the easiest for him to hold. He's got 2 that can swing around on him. He doesn't get that first pick. And Stretch looking for another opportunity. Finds his way around through the scaffolding.
He's getting ready to push forward. He knows they're to his right. He's going to encounter this player soon. Eliminates him. Just one player left behind him versus Anch. For site control. This is the match point. This is what matters. But he gets peeked as he was pulling out the utility to throw that smoke. See it on the victory screen, too, behind them. Conestoga losing game 1 to Windsor Lancer Gaming.
See, I blame this on you now. We were winning, and then you had to go and say something, well, it just started, and now we're not winning.
Oh, about COD?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I didn't say anything like that in CS.
No.
I don't know.
COD
The game just, it just started.
Or you could have just said, yeah, we're winning, and they would have kept winning.
Hey, dude, we're winning. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Yeah, they're up ahead
look
right
at
now. Yeah, they got the hard point under control. Oh, they lost it.
They'll get it back in just a second here. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from James Madison University.
They have a nice magenta as their color. I appreciate that.
It is very nice, actually.
I like a nice magenta, yeah.
I love how vibrant it is.
It sucks in game design because we call that mistake magenta, because if anything's wrong with textures or anything, it shows up as that. Yeah. So it's very negative in that sense, but here it's soothing.
Looks like
not for Conestoga though. They want to see that color and they want to shoot it.
Yeah, it looks like they're being matched up pretty well in some of these gunfights from JMU. But yeah, no, I mean, look at that, just like almost a whole team wipe. So I think gunfight-wise, they're handling Conestoga pretty well. But it looks like just a little bit stronger the Condors might be when it comes to playing objective.
Yeah, they got a good amount of points on hardpoint. That first one, but it seems that this hold that James Madison has taken right now is allowing them to catch up in terms of points. Conestoga's just struggling to get anything done in terms of just kills or ground gained.
Already on next point, though. That should be an easy kill. Yeah, where are you going there, buddy? And now they're going to be able to hold down next point. They've given up on that previous one, and it makes sense. Now, look, they can get a good lockdown out here in this courtyard. This is going to be a very strong hold for them, I believe. Come this next point, they should be able to get themselves back to the lead, but it's tight.
Yeah, they're not too far behind right now. They are definitely going to be able to gain to catch up and even up already because of the loading dock point. They already have ground taken on. Just going to have to hold back these James Madison players. We see a nice, almost line of control on the map. James Madison is grouped up real nice. Now they're going to go for a strong push onto site. Dremel already eliminated. J-Ray taken down second. And just a full site wipe.
Yeah, I thought this was definitely going to be a stronghold for the Condors. Now they're not in a very good position to get back. That respawn's going to push them down through that bottom half of the map. And they need to win this gunfight. There's one, but 2 players dropped again. I want to call it out before. Frizzy was asking us to pump him up when he gets a 2-piece before, but this doesn't seem to be the team that's going to happen easily on. JMU is doing a great job of shutting down the Condors, and they'll look again to the next one, but this didn't work on that previous point before.
Not going to lie, I looked at the CSGO screen for a second to see what's going on. But I'm back, taking a look at COD, and last time I checked, we weren't behind by 30.
Oh, yeah, no, we tried to hold that point, and then we got messed up.
Oh, I saw, loading dock started. We're all the way in the apartments here now. I saw them holding it good at the start of the game. But based on the performance we've seen, right there from James Madison so far, they're making Conestoga work for these points gained. We seem to have a nice foothold already. We've got trophy down as well.
Yeah.
James Madison, what I'm seeing from them is they have a really quick regroup after respawn.
Oh, yeah, and honestly, their takes are really good, too. I mean, the way they've been approaching the points has really made Conestoga work. They've been look how snaky they are.
Yeah.
When it comes to their approach, they're dipping and diving. And, yeah, Conestoga's been on the back foot for a couple of these points. But I think this is a good hold now. Granted, next point is a very difficult one to take back. So I do see this going to be continuing back and forth. James Madison is likely going to be able to lock down this next one for a good amount of time.
Imagine if in actual warfare people moved like this. Like, imagine seeing just a guy like sliding around.
Dipping around.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have physics to deal with, ensure.
Yeah. Bit
Wow.
more friction, but
I just want to point out, I'd said that this was going to be a difficult point to retake, and somehow we snaked our way right back in there.
Taking the lead by a good amount, bringing ourselves even closer to that 250 win. It's going to switch over to the alley here, but Frizzy is set up already, trophy down, along with Savvy. They only have one player sitting over on the point, but the attention is already gathered to the next one set up, so they just get a free amount of points before this next one starts. They already had some grounds taken on it. Oh, Savvy with the punch. Bah! Get out of here.
Pop him in the face. Hey, that's good. We're starting to win the gunfights as well, and you can see that reflecting in the lead. We need this alleyway win for Savvy, and he does get the win. That's going to get us a couple more points, push us over 200 or 50 points away from this map 1 win.
Nice.
But it has been quite the fight and not over yet.
Just a relentless attack coming up from James Madison right now, wearing down Conestoga's resources slowly and slowly. The hard point has been taken under their control. Both Savvy and I believe it's Frizzy there have grouped up. Oh, Savvy gets taken out by a nade. Trying to make their way on. Oh, it's just not working out.
They should be able to hold this win, hopefully before. I was going to say if they could hold these next 2 points before knife round was done, we'd be able to watch a win here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get that done in time. This is a good fight from James Madison.
Yeah, they got some good communication. I can tell that already. They're taking a lot of angles together. They're doing countdowns, running onto site, and just collapsing on Conestoga with quite the powerful attacks.
But I don't, I don't, take it away. Get it off my screen. I don't want to see this anymore.
You don't want to see it?
It's
Yeah,
just too
it's tied
scary
back
how
up.
close it is.
I believe knife round just ended. Getting close. This last point could spell victory for Conestoga if they're able to hold it. And they're doing a great job at it so far. You can see CS in the bottom right as well. I think we're going to focus on this until we get the victory and call it.
Yeah, let's lock it in then. Let's see, 20 points left for us to win. It's just pistol rounds anyways in CS.
I'll watch CS. I'll keep track of it, and I'll recap you after.
Okay,
watch
thank you. All right. Also, those final points now. And the hold is strong. Condors, final 10 points. They're going to have a strong gunfight that they'll need to take down here. There's 1, there's 2 off the board, 3 Condors left. They're circling, they're watching these doors. They're making sure no one can make their way in. Look at how feisty they're acting. Final point, lockdown.
Oh.
Condors with a win in their first map. You like to see it. And let's hope that energy makes its way over to our CS match as well.
Oh, it's an interesting first round right now. We're down to a 1v1 already between Stretch and Ansh. Bomb is planted. Conestoga's on the attack right away, but Stretch swings at the corner. Can't get the kill, but the bomb might go off in time. Oh, yeah, Conestoga takes round 1 on Mirage. It's funny, I was watching CS because I'm like, I need to like say what happened, but I kept looking back to the COD score.
Yeah.
I had to see that number tick up.
Yep.
There
Well,
they have
tick
it,
up
yeah.
it did. And tick up it did for the CS squad as well, as they get their first pistol round win.
Yeah.
And again, reminder that this is not their pick. This actually does go to Windsor as their pick.
Yes.
So it'd be very intriguing if we can get such a dominating win on theirs. You were mentioning before how you feel like this happens quite often, and that trend, if true, is staying true here.
I see it happen a lot. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's the way the cookie crumbles. And right now, Conestoga, a really nice quick push on getting that first round win onto site. B site now is the target for them. Just full speed, getting on, trying to take down this one player holding it. A trade does go out from Windsor, but Conestoga's able to manage a few more kills, getting that lead 2-4. Bombs planted down. PSX is a little low, but other than that, the rest of the Condors should be able to hold down this site well. Guap gets eliminated. Morty takes down a player from Windsor in apartments. It's going to be interesting here, the 1v3.
Doing a good job of holding it for now, and that jump out the window is not going to be very fruitful for Windsor. Second round to the Condors. And I like the confidence I'm seeing, and a lot of good gun control right now from the Condors. It was something that was a little off. You saw their spray patterns kind of outlining some enemies in that first map, but now it feels like they're locked in and warmed up a little bit. Maybe that's all they needed, is just that one map out of the way. Figure out how Windsor is playing.
Maybe they warmed up and Windsor de-warmed up.
They iced up.
They iced up. Stepped into the fridge for a second. Need to cool down, man. I'll be right back.
Not advisable.
No, don't do that. B-side push already. Conestoga making their way on. PSX sees one. Back of sight. Gets the kill. Aided by Pem with the flash as well, but it gets traded already. Windsor's biting back just like that. Quick rotates from the other site. Conestoga losing that advantage they just fought for so early into the round. Site is divided in half right now. A few over in market there. Stretch sees them. Morty gets taken down back in apartments, leaving just Stretch alive with nothing but 5 HP. Trying to make his way forward to find another kill, but Windsor eliminates him. Pushing back the offense Condors had going strong.
Yeah, that was they had to get that aggressive push. Clock was ticking down. So the Condors tried to make that wide swing. I believe it was Morty around the right side there. But with 3 opponents left watching that entire side of site, it's not going to be an easy take.
They're still up 1 right now, though. They got the money to contend. We see some AKs on the side of Condors, but Windsor is definitely more wealthy. Because that force round had so many of them surviving, Conestoga's going to have to fight more for this econ to stay up. They're making their way onto A site, flying on in. A few defenders lying in back. PSX just using the speed.
Oh my god.
Getting the kill up above and a bit more damage out through mid connection there. Conestoga getting 2 kills already on site. Having the advantage. Bomb down as well. It's going to be an interesting retake. Windsor's going to have to pull off here.
True. Again, showing why he's on that squad. Takes Morty off the board. But with 3 players, sorry, it was 4. Down to 3 players left. Be a hard hold, but that was a good spray and a second pre-fire from Pem.
You see the flash denial too? She looked to the side.
That's what I like to see. And we can lock it in. Another dub on the board. Only 1 given away to Windsor yet.
Good attacks right now. They're just using the speed to its full capability, loving the lineups, loving the util usage. Just blocking any possible avenues of defense from Windsor. Conestoga is showing that they know how to attack on this map. A mid push now as well. We haven't really seen it yet. Just got to deny any space from window, and you have a safe avenue to make your way in. Stretch was eliminated on the other side. I believe that was over by A site. The lineup's going on already. Util thrown out onto A. Condors making their way on.
Yeah, a hard push now. They'll have the entire squad to deal with. 1 finally taken out. Stretch gets taken out, but PSX avenges him.
I feel like that should be like a proper way to say it. Revenges. I don't know. It sounds right.
Well, revenge is usually for your benefit. And now a battle on site, and Windsor comes out victorious.
They just fully collapsed on. They took good angles around Conestoga. They were all watching their own separate angles, but Windsor came all through 1 spot. Full firepower into sight, getting that defuse off, giving them a 2nd round win, and breaking the momentum Conestoga caught onto.
Yeah, as you said, only 1 round difference. Windsor, their map pick. Trying to prove why they've picked it. And the Condors are, I don't know, I still think in a good position. I think they've still look like they've got momentum on their side. They feel warmed up. They feel confident now. They're working together.
Ooh, PSX was forward, getting some damage off. Almost bagged himself a kill. Taken down by the op from window. Wop's getting in there, P90. Gets himself some space, pushing forward on Catwalk here. Rest of his team not far behind him. Ready to get a B-side attack going. There is an op.
Yeah, the pre-fire on it too, so he knows, okay, they're watching this. I don't need to go up there. Or they could call out a fake because it did look like Windsor backed off. Watching that point.
Things have slowed down a little bit now.
It's quite the spread out too.
Yeah. Because of the silence, Windsor needs to keep another player on the other side in case of a rotate from Conestoga.
Yeah, now they know.
The jump peak reveals the position of the Condors, making their way in through apartments. The blind op shot takes down Pem, but it's traded back out by Stretch. Getting the op out of this situation. Stretch gets himself another kill, but the op is picked up by this final player on Windsor Anch. Hiding in market right now. 2v1 situation.
It's a good hold, though.
It is.
Especially with that height. They'll be able to, and they got the information now. They know exactly where they need to be watching for. So Plant can go down, no problem. And you look at that, Guap backs off, make sure he can cover that right and left side. And now they just need to hold. This will have to be an incredible push for that last player, Anch, on University of Windsor. It's not going to be easy. You make that swing, but he gets one. And I wonder now, where are our last players? Where is Stretch?
Oh, he's hiding in the smoke.
Side.
Yeah, he's playing secret incognito right behind Anch. Gets the kill, eliminates him. Keeping Conestoga ahead in this game.
I like that sneaky deaky.
Couldn't find the op, though.
Good spray from Stretch. And extending their lead back up to 2 rounds.
Sneaky beaky, did you say that?
Sneaky deaky, something like that.
Sneaky beaky.
Bars.
Well, that's from CS. You know that, right? Sneaky beaky like.
Oh, is it from CS?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's when at the start of the round, sometimes one of the operators will go, let's do this real sneaky beaky like. Oh, the A-side push coming out right now. 1 kill already to Stretch, but the second one couldn't come in, but it's okay because of the attention he grabbed over on the opposite site. His team is attacking the other over on B, making their way in, clearing out some sides, but Apartments is a deadly push to make your way through, losing some players. One by one, the Condors are falling, attempting to make their way in. These Deagle shots are ringing out like crazy from Windsor.
Hey, but it's not over yet. An AK in hand, Guap is just going to rock this plant. Confidently says, come to me. I know that I can win these gunfights.
The boost angle Windsor's going for over there. It's hard. Guap has 2 different spots of entry to watch from. He knows both are down cat right now. Trying to get damage on one of them. One of them's low. He's taking some shots as well. He eliminates one. Second one, Drew. 1v1 situation. Bomb is planted as well. Guap getting that final kill.
No, that was a fantastic hold. I mean, especially knowing that you're going up against just at least 1 D. You see it. Okay, you got a better chance. That spray, less chance I get hit by bullets here. Just a fantastic hold, and especially fortunate that both of those Windsor players were in that same line of sight.
Well, they tried to go for a boost over there, but I don't know what angle they were looking for with it.
Yeah, there's the same angle they get if they didn't.
Yeah. Nevertheless, worked out for Guap. See the mid push coming in here from Conestoga, but they have some players lingering over other sites. The beautiful nade from Morty taking down that one player in underpass. Doing a bit more of a comfy push going in here. Still pistols coming out from Windsor. Oh, Morty is slowly but surely making his way forward in unsuspecting angles right now. PSX fighting for window control. Can't quite grab a hold of it. But Morty knows there's a player there as well.
Yeah, this is okay for the Condors. Up 3. They got themselves on point again. And a player advantage, so this is even better. I already liked what I saw. Ouch.
Yeah, that hurt. I'd fall over like that if I was him as well. I don't blame him.
Fair enough. Plant is down. And those last 2 players, Anchin, making their way on. A lot of damage down there. He's lit up. The second one is dead. Just a little bit of a achoo, and this guy is gone.
Nice. Guap again with these clutches. The double kills to secure the round for his team. Looking nice right now, 2-6. I'm telling you, man, these map picks never go in favor of the people who pick them.
It ain't over yet.
It's a strange recurring trend.
We'll see again how Windsor handles when they get on to T side. So right now, this has just been quite a confident push every single time.
Just trying to take a peek at Call of Duty here. 0-3.
Yeah, they're winning.
Yeah, they're doing good.
I don't even need to point it out. Don't point it out. Last time we did this, it
I'm
got
sorry.
close.
I was I wanted to let you know because I was putting my head in front of yours to see what the number was.
Your head is always in my way. It's massive.
Oh, it's because there's a huge brain in there thinking about so many complex equations and mathematical problems.
Yeah. I love this guy always hopping around, just trying to draw attention. Hey, I'm here.
The angle from behind in connection. It's a hard push through Apartments. I've been saying it. The op kills are going out left and right for Drew right now. Guap is getting a good flank angle going, but his team falling apart in front of him, leaving him the final player left. Shot in the back from crossover on A site. Conestoga's had some good pushes onto B over here, but it seems Windsor's learning. They know to stop them before they can get on and get control.
And a strong lead there in the CS match. Getting word we got to switch something up. So we're going to give you some whiplash and move over to Call of Duty real quick.
Don't talk about Call of Duty.
See, what I told you is we lose a round right after you say we're winning every time. You've got the caster curse there.
Okay, I'll let you take care of it from now on. I won't talk about it.
No, you can talk about it. Just don't say we're winning.
Okay. I didn't even say. I just said we're up 3.
I
guess. What am I supposed to say then? Oh, they're playing Call of Duty on the other screen.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's top tier casting, okay?
Okay. I'll just watch it now. Now Condors are down a few, 2 lives. Trying to defend these bomb sites from Jay Madison making their way on. Oh, I think the tech issue is already resolved. Not Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. They both start with C. Both these games start with C. It's
Great
confusing me now.
observation.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
This round not looking good for us.
No. Just Guap left alive again. This guy keeps getting caught solo. Stuck on A side against 4 Windsor defenders.
Ooh.
Oh.
3 Windsor defenders. I thought it was going to be 2. He got some shots landed on the other one, but a climb back on the scoreboard now for Team Windsor, University of Windsor, as they bring themselves up to 4 rounds. And the Condors starting to question, okay, do we have this one locked down yet?
Bit of a threat right now. Drew has been collecting a lot of kills for his team with this op. Gonna hold it down with Window here. Conestoga forced to do a bit more of a buy, or less of a buy. Hold on to some pistols, making their way in through Palace. Bit of a dangerous angle to take, especially considering they are down in range and firepower. And there you have it, the triple kill from Anch.
I was trying to figure out, I'm like, wait, what just happened? Oh my God, that was quite the round for Anch. Yeah. You know that Anch is celebrating right now.
He is. He's having a good time. Holding that angle. Waiting all game for that. He's been watching Palace quite a bit. And the fruits of his labor finally come to show.
1 round separating the Condors and the Lancers. Windsor remembering that this is their map pick, and they should probably start acting like it. Condors had a couple great pushes onto this site, and that's now been learned by the University of Windsor, and they're shutting down that push every time.
Drew able to secure himself an op kill through mid window there. He's going to swing out here, run away. Conestoga knows he's there now. Guap's underneath it. Morty was watching the angle, getting some shots off, dealing some damage. Both sides are even, 4v4. Conestoga's just trying to formulate a good attack strategy right now, figure out what site they want to go for. They made some noise over on B, but they're going to rotate back over to A.
Oh.
Guap is just getting barraged.
Yeah, he's like finally about to leave, and he's like, come on.
More fire, really.
I mean, that just goes to show that they know he's down there, or at least someone is down there. And we have
just trying to watch
finally a rotate from the Condors as they try to swing around. And Drew utilizing that op quite effectively this round.
The A push is being snuffed out from Conestoga right now. Windsor put themselves in some profitable positions. Having that op all the way up in Palace, and the rest of the team holding down near CT main. The pincer strategy is strong, but if Conestoga can shut them down on one side, they alleviate so much pressure to secure the site. And that just happened with Morty getting forward, taking 2 kills there.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge. Again, especially taking down Drew. Because he was, again, as you said, watching from high on above. Locking down that site. And a turnaround, a retake, very strong for the Condors.
Bomb planted, 2v1 situation. Just Sourman left alive. Oh, the reload comes up from Morty. Position is revealed, but the double swing, one gets eliminated, but Morty's able to clean up and secure the final round in this first half on Mirage. 5-7.
Ending in the lead is good.
Yes.
I mean, that was strong, especially given that it was your opponent's pick. You also just came off of, I guess the best word would be devastating loss in the first map. It certainly
That's a way to describe it.
was not the way they were hoping that this matchup would go coming into it today. So very, very good to be able to switching half or be switching half while up.
Let's see how they defend now, though. The push is already coming in through Palace here. Pistol round. Morty kind of knows. Good nade goes out. It's going to deal some damage. But Windsor players are dropping onto site. Easy transition out to get the attack going. Sarman takes down one. Guap trades it back. Conestoga is firing at them from 2 different angles at once right now. It's hard for Windsor to focus on one and get rid of the pressure. There you have it. The jiggle peeks out left and right from the corners. Taking down those Windsor players, leaving them 1 versus 4.
Pop, pop, pop.
Oh.
Yeah, keep them locked down. That's all you got to do is run out the time right now and make them run away. Because even if they do try to rotate around to that other side, I doubt they're going to be able to do anything. They have bomb, right? Oh, no.
I'm guessing he does have bomb.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite show it on the loadout there, but based on that, or no, he's just going for a flank. Yeah, Conestoga's control bomb on site.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought I saw.
The symbol is very annoyingly small, but I think I can see it right there. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Both leaning forward.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, what's over there? Get your reading glasses on.
Yeah, that was good. And Condors, you can see it
Oh,
getting closer and closer to a win. They're on match point, but the story is staying true. A close fight against James Madison University.
good matches on both fronts here tonight. Back to CS now for the focus. Round 2, Conestoga winning that pistol round is huge, especially with multiple surviving players. PSX already getting a double kill mid, triple kill. This is his territory. Can he get the 4th? Not quite, but he made a statement, and that's enough for the rest of his team to clean it up.
His long-range burst fire has been really good on that.
Yes.
He's been really good with that weapon. In his hands. It's just close range. Clearly, he can't use it that right.
And he got his 3. Deke pickup from Guap here, ending this final player over an underpass.
The panic spray, just get the win at the end. They do get themselves closer to double digits.
He who clicks faster wins the game faster.
Depends which way you're looking.
Yeah, no, that can't be true for departments, but right there it was.
In this situation, that was absolutely correct.
Yes.
If we isolate every
Unless he
CS
held
interaction,
he could have held down the button too, I think. I don't think you need to click that.
Does
So
it auto
maybe
fire?
he-
I don't think that's a
No,
thing.
no, the Deagle doesn't auto fire.
It's an auto deagle.
Devastating.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Also, you'd be
Unbalanced.
spinning around out of control.
That's how you fly. Like jetpack joyride, you know, propelling
Yeah,
yourself
right,
with
yeah,
bullets.
yeah.
Windsor's going for a bit of a mid push right now. I was saying earlier, as long as Conestoga can stop them from getting through here, they can hold down both these sites. PSX gets caught out, does deal some damage, though. Morty cleans up.
They also
Side him.
They also know that that player is going to be mad lit on mid there, so they know at least one just needs a click. It should give them the confidence in these gunfights. Look at this.
Spread out these teams are right now, though.
Yeah, and they're going to meet each other up top there. Yeah, it was Stretch catching Drew off guard. He might be able to get another one up top.
Yeah, he's just putting a really good hindrance on this push through apartments right now. 2 Windsor players left alive. Almost opposite sides of the map, though. Stretch is just watching this angle perfectly to stop any assistance coming in. Conestoga has to watch their back.
Oh.
Stretch with a 3rd kill this round.
That was 4 kills. He took out the flower pot, too. That thing is busted.
Maybe he just doesn't like that type of flower. Maybe he's a roses type of guy.
I think he loves them. That's why his gun exploded all over the place. Oh,
It's
look at
close.
that. We were in the lead until you ruined everything.
I'm so scared to comment on it now. Like, I'm just kind of staring at
Call
it.
of Duty in the bottom corner.
Like, oh, look, there's gameplay.
All right, let's focus on CS then, because this is looking good. Double digit for the Condors. They also start this round off with a pick with PSX. He's taken out, and so is Morty.
Ooh.
Aggressive gunfights for University of Windsor, but they have one player left.
Yeah, traded back that quick on Psych. Wap sees him, gets taken down, but the intel is out for the other two players to make their way over. Pem and Stretch trying to deny a sight. Just Anch left alive with the deagle in hand. Oh, but he drops down, making noise.
What?
Gets another kill as well. 1v1 situation, but he's only at 17 HP. Just Stretch left in connector, finishing it off, stopping Windsor from getting any momentum gained right now. Conestoga only 2 rounds away from victory.
Look how Stretch is lighting up right now. We can just ignore what happened in the bottom corner. It's okay. We don't need to comment on that. Look at Stretch lighting it up right now. I feel like he's starting to get in his zone on this map. I mean, his roaming's been phenomenal. His shots have been landing super clean.
Yes.
And just his game sense overall seems to have really sparked to full potential.
Now he's getting into the groove of it, showing what he's got right now. Along with Morty and Guap as well. They are dragging high.
PSX losing that early fight.
Oh! What a spray through smokes. That's the game sense right there. He knows exactly where people hold on mid. Taking on that one player. Windsor's kind of thinking, you know what, maybe we shouldn't go too far. A lot of utilities being thrown out, smokes that can stop us having any comfy push here. I don't know what site they want to go for, though. They might be rotating over to A now instead.
I was going to say, it didn't look like they wanted, or they knew either. I mean, they've had some good, well, Condors had some good luck on that upper site, but again, it doesn't feel like Windsor's been as confident with that.
We do see the op is in hands of Drew once again. Stretch is getting close in mid. There's 2 players holding it still. 4v3 situation right now. But Morty up in Palace. If Windsor doesn't clear this out and pushes onto site, he has the perfect angle to take them down.
Yeah, it's fun too. You see down on the bottom there, look at Morty.
He's all on his own, though.
Yeah, he's watching that flank too, and it looked like he was considering taking the flank, but he'll hold sight, which I think is the right thing to do now. He knows
having the op from this angle is
phenomenal.
Right
he
play.
knows too that, okay, they're here. He calls back his friends and says, help me out, but he really needed that help sooner.
Drew knew to watch that angle as all the others were covered by his teammates. Stretch is pushing his way in through jungle here. Clears it out. Bring it to a 2v3 situation though, but Drew having the op at back of sight is a hard push. It's going to be for the Condors to retake this. Stretch trading some bullets with another player. Pem's going upstairs. Bomb is past half now, though.
Yeah, she backs out.
And only Stretch with the defuse kit. Might as well save for next round.
Yeah. You're close to victory. You can give up a round. It's smarter to save that econ. Just got to watch they don't get hunted down, though. Oh. That was a sick.
A little bit of a tune, yeah. Stretch having a good amount of money, too, able to buy for his teammates is nice, because with him saving, doesn't have to buy a new gun for himself.
Right.
Spread some of that wealth, you know?
Trickle-down economics.
Yeah.
Only works in CS.
Oh.
2 more rounds for the Condors.
Look at the textures on that wall.
They can lock in at University of Windsor's pick. They'll have to be a high-definition play here. Put themselves on match point.
Well, the fight's going out for mid-control almost seems, but now it's swapped his way back over to A. Windsor's doing what they did in this first game, playing very unpredictable, keeping Condors on their toes to what site or what avenue they'll push next. Morty coming out of smoke right out into CT spawn, or T-spawn on A site, getting eliminated. Wap is on, managed to get himself a kill, pushing forward. Surrounded by 3 of Windsor's attackers, though. It's going to be devastating to get anything else done. But kills are being traded back by Conestoga.
It's Stretch, though, on site. And if anybody can do it right now, it's going to be Stretch. He's also got the support of Pem. There's going to be another one, not through the smoke. He's not going to get anything. Util out, looks for the other one, hunts them down, and he might get picked off on the side. He is just spraying wildly, lights up that player in tunnel. They go for the defuse, and now Stretch is just going to lock down that last player in tunnel. Drew, oh my God. That was so close.
Where's the bomb? He's got the defuse kit. He can comfortably get rid of this. Securing the round for his team. Bring him the match point.
Yeah, that was very, very close. The audacious op from Drew, almost locking down that round. Stretch was prowling for him, and that was something that Stretch locked that on earlier. We'd have 2 alive players at the end there, but that Drew is shifty.
Yeah, he's got some crazy angles with that thing. Very unsuspected, though. That's what I've been saying. Windsor doesn't like to play by the rules.
Let's hope that comes to bite them. PSX always in that position.
He's been taking that angle a few times, and it's been working out.
In fact, I didn't even have to look who it was there. I just said
you
PSX
just knew it, yeah.
instinctively, which is problematic because if I'm noticing it, Windsor certainly is.
You can tell what happened there. They were staring at that spot underpass as well. Oh, a nade to the eye. Ouch. Tanks it like a champ, though. 14 HP.
And last match point here for the Condors. With a player down, it's still possible.
Oh.
And now they've evened it up, so it's even more possible. Good little sneaky attack there from Morty. Gunfights elsewhere in the map. Guap has disappeared as well.
Yeah, a bit of a bad spot right now. Morty cut off by incendiaries from both sides, not having the range to fight back if he does peek out at a palace. Stretch right now. Hitting the head by a stray bullet, put down to half health.
Yeah. Stretch, I don't feel, was in the best position there, and I think he agreed with that as he tries to
grab it off, though. He gets one, but wasn't ready to get the second as they knew he'd come around through that angle. Down to a 1v3 situation.
That clock is ticking it down. The final push will have to happen about now as Stretch decides maybe back out. He can get one. He's not going to be able to get the other two, so he will leave. He knows someone's probably going to be waiting for him on the other side here, though.
Just going to hide and spawn, chill out, hold on to that AK. Oh!
You did.
I didn't think it'd reach there, to be honest with you.
Well, clearly he didn't either.
Yeah.
That's great. We're getting word in that the CS2 range is massive.
I didn't know that.
And now you do.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, production.
Still match point for the Condors. You'd like to see this wrapped up sooner than later because that will bring us to a decider and then we can just lock it down, shut down Windsor. Again, it's on overpass where I am confident the Condors can hand out that L to Windsor.
Stretch here with the recon. Guap just running down this mid push with the Nova, able to secure himself a kill. Morty's going to follow up. Going to have to look out for the fire on the ground here. Don't want to singe your legs. Grab that AK. They know someone's hiding in this doorway. There's nowhere else to go for him. But behind, Conestoga's losing players left and right. Morty's the last one left. He turns around. He's like, hey, guys, where'd you go? Oh.
Uh-oh. Momentum for University of Windsor. I mean, granted, you're not going to think too much about that one, considering that you weren't you're in that moment, okay, let's save, let's build up. And this is a really smart time to do it. It doesn't matter if they get up to 10 rounds, because by then you're going to have a lot of money that you can spend for the last few rounds there.
They're just holding on, grabbing some pistols instead this time around. Don't want to spend too much of those bucks. They're getting aggressive, though, especially pushing out A here. Trying to run down this one player for Windsor. Morty gets taken down, unfortunately. Might have to back out here. PSX ain't done yet, though.
I saw a smile on his face before he did that, too. He's like,
ooh, I'm gonna do it.
He's like, watch this.
I'm trying to hold Cat here. It's eliminated. Stretch is just chilling on the box on site. See if Windsor gets him here.
Whoa.
Oh, the trigger discipline. He tried to hold out for more potential for profit. Gets eliminated before he can get anything done. Windsor itching their way closer to a tie, but as you were just saying, Conestoga is building up this econ and just wants to win one round outright. to put into timeout as well, try and break this momentum they've caught onto.
Well, now will be that time to do it. And up. In the hands of PSX.
Anton. Coach Anton.
That is not an op.
No. What do you think he's saying right now? What do you think he's thinking? What's going on in that head?
We don't have to do anything here. Just we have to do something here. And I really believe in you. I think that's, I totally believe that's.
Was that a genuine lip reading?
I think
I'm so bad at reading lips. So I can't validate you.
The last one was at the very end. Then it genuinely looked like he said, "I believe in you."
It's interesting. He uses the. You see, he's holding the mic instead of using the headset mic.
Yeah, he's he had a previous life as a radio announcer, so that's why he has that.
He's more reliant on that. Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to
trust
use it anymore.
those gosh darn headset mics.
Yeah, these newfangled things. That is 100% how he talks, by the way.
Yeah, that's exactly how Coach Anton speaks.
He's been on the mic casted before. People know he. That's not how he talks.
We can't gaslight the viewers.
Well, we have Match Point Condors trying to shut down Windsor from getting into the double digits here. That's where things get dicey. But
Dicey double digits.
I'm really hoping PSX can lock down those early kills. He's taking some shots. He's not going to get a hit, though. This might be one around the corner. Come on, PSX, you can light this one up. Oh, he turns away at the last moment.
Going back to the smoke angle, he wants to try and deny space through mid here. Windsor slowly make their way into sight. Morty gets eliminated. Guap holding underneath in shadow. Takes down one. He knows the second one's up there. He's going to watch above him, though. The ladder reveals him. But, it's going to be interesting. He swings out. Nice spray landing that headshot. 2 for 1 right now. 3v3 situation.
Well, that's the thing on the other side. Morty, no longer alive. Oh, the spray doesn't connect with all the bullets, and Stretch eliminated from the field. Just 2 left. At least the op is still in our hands. Granted, Drew has his 2, and we know how much trouble he's caused us.
Speak of the devil. There it is, all the way from T main on A site. PSX gets eliminated, leaving just Pen left alive to push on. She's going to swing around this corner, though, get shot back soon. Yep. So many angles to watch. Hard push to retake. Now 10-12. Windsor is catching up.
Yeah, and this is where you hope you can lock it in because, again, you're only going to have enough for a few more rounds here, which, I mean, again, you only need to do it in 1. There's, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, if you lose another one and 2 in a row, you might look to some trouble then. But you got those 2
Throw it
chances.
to overtime if 2 more rounds come up.
Yeah. They're going pistols.
They got it. They want to have. They don't want to be caught right on that final round. No money. Trying to push through mid here, get aggressive. Morty gets eliminated. Conestoga losing. Even playing field already. PSX holding a connector right here.
It's so easy to let the brain give up at this point. My brain just did it. I was playing and I felt the frustration of, you're in pistols, but still being eliminated that quickly. You hope to at least nab 1 or 2 frags on that round, and they're not going to get anything unless Guap pulls something out. But I do hope they're a lot more veteran than I, and I hope they can lock in for these last 2 rounds.
Guap's just trying to get some kills here before he gets taken down. It is inevitable at this point. Not making it out of this one alive.
Don't you say never. Whether you're right or not, it doesn't matter.
Surrounded by AKs behind that box with nothing but the Deagle at like 10 health.
Never say never, okay?
The timeout from Conestoga, their final one here. On the edge of match point, they got the money. They got rifles. PSX has that op. It doesn't matter as well. Spend as much money as you can. It's going to go to OT after this.
Just give her, bud. Just give her.
And the streak has gone so crazy for Windsor right now. 2 of their players are at 3 are at 10K. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Doesn't
it's
matter.
Very
well-funded
terrorist organization.
What are they going to spend it on? I mean, most are. We're all backed by the U.S. government.
Wow. That's not what I expected to hear on stream today.
And Argentina.
Okay. The conspiracies never stop.
Yeah. A little bit of a tacky timey outy.
Tacky timey outy.
Yeah, right before the final round.
Tactical timey wimey.
Little tacky wacky.
This is it here. This is for the possible victory for Conestoga. This is the round they've been waiting for. The one to win.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming they weren't waiting. They probably didn't want to be here, but they are.
They definitely did. With those few pistol rounds, they were buying time and getting more money to
this.
stack up to this. And there you have it already. Drew is taken off the board by PSX.
Battle of the Ops and Condors out on top. That's a massive player to take off the field. He's been everywhere we don't want him to be, and PSX is ready to lock down the fort.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right now. You can tell he's taking all these angles, getting some pre-fire shots out. The op is picked back up by Unk, but losing that player that is so reliable with it, you don't want to see that happen from the side of Windsor right now. They're spread out pretty thin across the map, looking for any possible picks to push off of. But with majority mid-control, Conestoga's just kind of left it open to them.
Windsor trying to buy their time. Where do we go? What do we do?
A minute left as well. Want to get something started soon, but it's so many difficult angles to push their way through. Morty sees the utility being thrown out. Incendiary cross A site. Stretch gets taken down all the way over.
Oh, he's going to make his way in there. Let's see if that fight happens there. It's going to be 2 off the board. Sly Fakey out. Unk does drop Pemmican, though. And Ops still in play. That could still be deadly. We have 3 players, player advantage, but yikes.
Nice. PSX with the elimination, leaving it down to just one player. They know he's up in apartments. Guap gets taken down. Just PSX Morty. PSX goes for the shot. Didn't quite fully connect, but does get some damage out.
Yeah.
And Morty.
They should have this
sneaky
lockdown. Morty just saying, I'm going to tippy-toe my way on through here. They're going to get the defuse, and that's going to be the round win for the Condors. On their opponent's map pick, your stat reigns true at least today. As we end in a 1-1 after map 2, we are going to Decider on Overpass.
Crazy. They had that advantage, though. They had the good round streak. It did look dicey at the end there, like you're saying. That you said the dicey double digits, the triple D.
Yeah, the dicey double digits.
But those pistol rounds, saving up for this economy they needed to have the util, to have these weapons in hand, especially PSX holding that op there, getting Drew out of the equation right away, that spelled the victory for Conestoga.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. They were building towards that.
That was it. Yeah. Once they realized they were not building towards that since the beginning of the match.
No, I hope not.
Yeah. Hey guys, what if we go to the let's just get stuck on match point for a while. You guys cool with that?
No. It was those 3 or 4 rounds leading up to that match point. They were definitely like, it's
they were
okay.
hoping at one point, because they started saving, I think around when they were at 9, and then when they caught up again to 11, they said, let's save again.
Yep.
They were hoping to win that round that turned into the 10th round win for Windsor, but they didn't.
But they just won now.
They did just win now.
They did win now.
Which is really good because we're going to Overpass.
We are going to Overpass, and I'm confident in them taking Overpass. I'm going to say right now, we've seen them do wonders on this map. They know their way around it.
Significantly more comfortable on it, too. It's not even just that they're looking good. It's just every time we see them, they're better on that map.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's how experience gain works.
And, it doesn't mean I don't learn anything. The good thing also is we're seeing Stretch and PSX both look like they're really starting to feel it at this point. And that's good. Having 2 players on your team that are really ready to frag out is really good.
Did you hear that?
And hear what?
COD is up 2-1 now as well. We couldn't show control.
Yeah.
Want to guess why?
Why?
It's Wednesday. What does that mean?
It means updates.
What does updates mean?
Things break.
Yeah. We couldn't watch control. It wasn't working. But they won. They got it. They took control.
I'm not surprised.
They took control of the situation, one might say.
I'm not surprised.
He's not surprised. You knew it was going to happen? Did you foresee that future?
I did, because you didn't get to commentate on it.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
So aggressive with it now, but yeah, they did lose. I did mention that second one they did lose it, so I can't fully be mad back at you.
Cool. Well, maybe we'll get to check in afterwards right now. I, regardless of what happens here, am going to stand up and stretch my legs. So we're going to go to a break. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting here by yourself. So we'll go to a break, stretch our legs, and we'll be back for more Condors action afterwards. Welcome back to the Condors Esports Hangout session.
Session?
Yeah.
This isn't a
well, it ends eventually. It
is technically a session.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's really a session, I guess. If you
Is
think
life
about it.
just
life
one
is
big
just
session?
a long session. Well, I guess session also implies that you could have more.
I mean,
Which I haven't
depends on
figured
your
out
beliefs.
how to do. That's true. That is.
You haven't figured out how to do that yet?
I haven't figured out how to do that yet. That's
Working
very
on
true.
it, though?
Yeah. But, yeah, so we got some COD and CS going on today. You guys have seen that. We've been bouncing back and forth. Our next CS map on Overpass will be beginning soon. In
Decider.
the meantime, we can drop in and see how Call of Duty's going right now. James Madison's been doing a great job of keeping up with our squad, and I like to see it because I feel for the most part Condors have been fairly uncontested when it comes to playing in their league.
We've seen some hiccups here and there, but that has been when it isn't the full main squad together. There's been some sub-ins, but today it is the main squad. Right, it's all these main guys we know and love are playing right now. And yeah, it's been quite the back and forth. Conestoga is maintaining that advantage. They are on match point right now. It's 2-1.
Yeah. Oh, split that. Thank you.
Yes.
That makes
And
sense.
we're seeing Invasion again. We saw it for Search earlier, and now we're on Hardpoint.
Again, these gunfights have been particularly even across the board for James Madison Condors, but a slight advantage when it comes to teamwork in terms of map control for the Condors from what I've seen.
James Madison's really good. I was saying it earlier. They got good regroups. They got good movement to get back with each other and like travel almost like a snake, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like you see them line up and they get in sights together. Right now they have an advantage, but not by a lot.
Little sneaky snacks.
Little sneaky snacks.
But yeah, like you said, they have a bit of a lead. It's not enough that we need to start worrying at this point, but that lead can start to grow bigger and bigger if you don't stop the bleeding.
Let's see. Right now, Conestoga's holding down this site real nice, preventing any possible access coming in from James Madison, spreading them out. In the spawn's all good. Frizzy goes up over the tank, able to secure himself a kill. Gets eliminated afterwards. Conestoga losing control of the hard point. James Madison still holding a small lead, just barely by a few points. But slowly but slowly making their way to that 250 score mark.
Yep. We'll see if the Condors can wrap around. That's a good first kill there. You see Poker hanging back, trying to get the flank, and that actually might work out for him. He gets one, dropping Frizzy off the board, but eventually shuts down. His kill streak will not continue onwards. Condors locking down at this point.
A few seconds left, though. They have to get ready to push the way over to the other one. Dremo is on site, has control for the most part, but gets eliminated as he gets surrounded by James Madison, who are swarming him before he could even get a chance to get a trophy system down.
Yeah, J-Ray taken right out there. Control at mid for James Madison. We're going to need to see a regroup from the Condors because the solo feeding in one by one is not working for them at this point. And I think we're going to see that right here. There it is. The lockdown getting on point. Dremo tries to be that first in at IGL, just making sure his team can follow in through to the battle, but he gets eliminated. Now, last one on point is Savvy. He's dead too. Dremo finally coming in to at least alleviate some of that pressure, but they're not going to be able to get that point.
Very hard point to be able to retake. A lot of funneling happening here, trying to get in through these alleyways, past these buildings. Not many angles that James Madison has to watch to eliminate the Condors trying to push on. 2 seconds left. Scavenge a few points off of that, but James Madison's already at the next one.
Again, that shot hard to take down. Pepper poking the head over just a little bit. Makes the Condors have to really lock in their aim. But now, as the hard point moves, the Condors might be able to get on point. They start to swarm. They're trying to look for Talia, and they can't take Talia down.
Construction's hard to be able to take here for Conestoga, even for it being such a wide open hard point. It's hard to get in position to even shoot the defenders off of it right now. James Madison's playing a very aggressive play style, but enough of that for now. Enough of that for now. We saw that. We'll see how that goes later. That is match point for Conestoga, but we're back to Counter-Strike. All the way over and overpass here. Conestoga starting out on terrorist side, getting the attack going. Making their way through connector. Might be pushing on to A side over here, but instead just backing out. Going to go through door. Oh, goes. It's actually squeaky. You know why they call that squeaky?
No idea. Probably because it moves.
Well, the door's squeaky. Makes a little squeaky noise right now.
I did know that.
Oh, okay. Trying to make their way into B site right now. They've taken a few losses. 3 players down. Windsor's sitting pretty comfy. All 5 of them stacked on B. Stretch, stuck in a bad spot. Guap shooting through Monster. Getting some damage out, but nothing substantial. Get a kill. Triple swung. Getting a kill in that situation and dropping one down to 8 health is pretty good.
Hey, y'all take the trade. That's for sure. But yeah, that was those are always fun. Where it's just that was one of those situations where your advice comes in. He who clicks faster.
He who clicks faster. Oh. Stretch taking a bullet to the wrong spot in the body there. If there even is a right one.
Yeah, well, there are certainly spots I would prefer a bullet to hit.
Okay. Me personally, I would go for not at all.
No, but if you had to pick.
If I had to pick, probably like the toe. I think I could deal with a toe shot.
Take the calf.
Oh. I guess like yeah, it's just kind of what a
meteor. You
what
don't lose a
flub
toe.
there.
Use your toes to balance, man.
Like if I lost like one of my middle toes, does it really matter? You only really want the outer toes, no?
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'd lose my pinky.
Like if like a maniac kidnapped me, and be like, shoot off a toe, and I'll let you live. Okay.
Let's hope that scenario doesn't ever come around.
No.
Let's hope the scenario we see here is a even map 3. It's very easy for this to get carried away.
The rush through Upper Park for Conestoga, making their way all onto A site. Get the bomb down, but kills are already going on already. Conestoga losing players. Down to 2 left. Just Stretch and Guap getting eliminated. Body pile around bomb. They got on. They had the speed to secure the site, but they couldn't quite get in position to hold it fast enough.
Yeah, that's. I said it. It's easy to get. It's easy to let this lose control. Oftentimes you lose. Oftentimes you lose the pistol round, and it ends up turning into a 2-round loss for you.
Yeah. The momentum being able to be grabbed on that. That's the thing. In both Counter-Strike and CSGO, or not, I was going to say Counter-Strike and CSGO. In both Counter-Strike and Valorant, it's very rare to see a 1-to-1 score.
Right.
Usually when someone takes that first pistol round, they're almost guaranteed the second one because of that advantage. Right now, PSX trying to push his way into connector, gets eliminated. Conestoga struggling a little bit to get onto B site here, gain any foothold.
Yeah, this is where you want to shut it down. It's very possible to, I mean, we saw this in map 1 where University of Windsor kept walking away with round after winning pistol. But we talked about it. We feel confident about this squad on this map.
Oh, Stretch in a good spot here. Eliminates one. Doesn't know if the second's there, but it does not matter. He hits that shot, getting himself 2 kills, giving his team the advantage right now. Might just back out, though, instead. Rotate around and go for B site. Or A site. A site.
How about A, B site?
A, B, C.
There is no C. Come on. Ooh, through the flash. Can you get it? Last sight of the player, Pem.
The info is there, though.
Yeah, at least they know, well, somewhat. She doesn't know if he went left or right, but now they'll know, of course, that he's hanging out by the stairs.
Stretch avoiding the flash, getting able to get a easy kill there as they push out, not knowing what angle he was holding. 3v1 situation with bomb down. Conestoga's sitting pretty good on taking this round.
Yeah, with the bomb down and 3 to hold. Should be locked down for a round win, and that's massive. Again, you don't want to be going 3 rounds in a row without...
Ooh, oonk, though.
Okay, I need to stop talking about that.
Oh. Right now, the site was retaken by Solo Unk in a 1v3 situation. Windsor keeping that momentum going. Conestoga was looking good there. Had the man advantage, but it fell apart just like that.
Yeah, that was that's unfortunate. That's the map you want to win. And again, you see down at the bottom corner there, Cod walking away with a win. It was clutch. Being down points, you know why? Because you didn't say anything about it.
I was paying attention to the CS.
I'm very proud about you.
Thank you. It's more of like a fear now. Like if I say something's gonna go wrong.
Yes, good. I'm glad I put the,
you
the
distilled
fear of God
into me.
in you.
Oh, PSX is trying to fight for his territory back here, Connector, but can't quite get it under control. Guap cleans up, trades it out, but still. Losing that player that early is not good for Conestoga. Bit spread out right now. They're just looking for any opportunity to strike one of these sites. Ooh, Stretch gets a trade out just like that.
Yeah, it seems like, again, some of their strongest pushes are through Park, and that's what they're going to opt for again, especially with 3. The other side a little bit more difficult to make your way onto. Ooh. Watch out for that op. It's Drew again. Thankfully, it doesn't connect with anything. They make their way onto site here, and this is going to force Windsor to hold on to the backsides through bank.
Oh, Marty's getting up close, though.
Morty wants something. Hey, the smoke is there. Utilize that.
Oh, the boost, though. Wunk up top, looking for any possible kills. Condors are playing it safe and hiding, but Guap gets caught out trying to reposition himself. 2v3 situation right now. Morty's got to watch out. Getting pushed up on. He sees the armor on the corner, knows that someone's coming up there. He's got to watch out. Going to hold the angle still. Gets shot at. Knows he's there. Turns around. Gets shot in the head. Leaving just Pem left alive in a 1v2. Bomb is down. About to go past half. She takes down one. Second one drew around the corner with the op. Coming up past the stairs. Pem gets some shots off. Does some damage. And finishes him off. Whew.
That was close. Pem locking it in. Smiles on her face. It definitely feels good to lock that round in. I mean, you get flashbacks to that first map, or you let it get out of control. It's a map that you're comfortable on, and now that you're on another one you're comfortable on, you question, oh God, is it going to happen again? So win there is huge for the Condors.
Not doing too good on the econ, though, after that win. They still need to build it back up. A few losses in a row, but this is a start. Forcing Lancer, they seem to be doing more of an econ round as well right now, so it is more in the favor of Conestoga taking this. But Windsor will still come back with a lead in econ. 1 kill, 2 kills going out to Pem and Park already. He's on fire this game so far.
Aggressive push from University of Windsor as they try to surprise the Condors, but instead get put 6 feet under altogether.
PSX with the triple kill all the way on B side as well. He's fighting for the entry, but, you know, didn't even need to really push that far into sight because no more defenders. Spells a round win. Conestoga slowly catching back up to tie it 3-3. Lancer's still going for just pistols this round once again. Bit of a strange play.
Yeah, they're getting, again, aggressive. It's PSX in his favorite position. He just sits there, pop, 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 pre-fire, so he'll eventually run out of bullets. And there's going to be a teammate jumping on in, but both of them eliminated. Guap can't even clean it up, and he looks around like, what is going on?
I think there's a bit of miscommunication there because Guap threw the nade in the corner, and Stretch jumped around, got the kill, and then died to said nade.
Yep, that was very unfortunate, especially again at the end there with Guap being knocked out too. It's like, okay, at least if you're going to make that aggressive push, you want to walk away victorious. But if you're going to lose one of your own players, Morty and Pem are like, hey guys, how's your side going? Guys.
Hey, ground gain is ground gain. They're able to push up a bit safer here, but they don't have the numbers advantage.
Yeah, this is scary too with that op in hand being down a player. It's like, how aggressively do you want to push on point here? You've got a bit of length here, a bit of advantage. The second you got on site, though, that's where that advantage disappears, exactly like that. And Windsor shut down Pem and Morty from making their way on site.
It's not the Zeus I just saw him use, right? I don't know which weapon that was. That might have been the Zeus.
It was a shotty, wasn't it?
Because I know they have, or maybe it was, maybe you're right. Because I know they did recently make the Zeus have more than one round. So
I believe it was the shotty.
okay. I've only really seen the Zeus used a few times here. It is always interesting. Wow, walking right through the fire. Yeah, who cares about those legs?
Well, you should have cared because it got you killed.
Well, the trades were still there, though. 2 for 2. But PSX got his way into connector. That spells good things for Conestoga, you know?
Yeah,
he made his way through alive.
Yeah, and the fact that, again, they have that park option if they want it. They're trying to keep both options alive at this point.
Sireman just going for this jump peek, trying to get some intel. Having util thrown at him, he's probably going to call it to his teammates that there's a push starting to generate over here on a site.
Yeah, this looks to be.
Oh. Bit of a rotate. They want to wait to the last second yet to use door here because if they give away their position, they're pushing on to B. Throwing up some smokes, getting some flashes on. They're in their way. They know they have to watch their top. Boom's down below. Takes down PSX. Conestoga right now down 1 player. 2v3 situation. Pem and Guap left alive.
Yeah, and Pem's probably might be getting pushed here. I mean, it looks like they're trying to find their way around. I mean, the plant is a smart thing to do while the smoke is still up, but that's going to be a really hard hold there for Guap. Dropping 1, though.
The last 2 players,
Heaven, yeah.
They don't got much health.
I think they're pushing down through. Yeah, they're going to push their way onto site. And Guap heard that noise. Nice kill. 1 more to go, and he's going to give a spray. And Guap coming in clutch. Happy to make that play, especially considering what happened the round before.
I was a bit worried there. I saw Drew coming around, and he had the op in hand. All he needed was to land that 1 shot and eliminate Guap. But no. Look at that. The low health as well. His teammates sending him up for that round victory. Massive Conestoga trying to catch back up.
Windsor has been very aggressive on the CT side quite often here. I mean, we're seeing them making some I mean, it's not surprising considering how they played on Vertigo as well. They were always just playing a little unorthodox from time to time, which works when teams aren't expecting it. But here now, this is really good for the Condors. They know this map. They feel comfortable on it. You saw how well they were working together to make their pushes. They never made a push at any point that they shouldn't been. They've been ready for the aggressive CTs every single time. Still a close match, but they're handling themselves well.
No, they're getting into it. They're reading Windsor well. I don't know if you noticed, we have a bit of a disconnect here. It seems that Soldier has joined the game.
Soldier 76. Wrong game, guy.
Here to fight.
You're in the wrong game.
No. Drew might be having some connection problems. We're gonna have a bit of a tech timeout. Wait for him to wake his back in. Soldier destroyed himself. Look at that. Bot Soldier's gone.
Soldier 76 is self-destructive.
Drew's back. We're going to get back into it. But yeah, Conestoga is really excelling in receiving these aggressive pushes coming from Windsor. Getting some good util off, flushing them out of these advantageous positions that Windsor has. Still got to catch up and try and get that lead. They are down 1 round.
You know what I'm not happy about, though? Drew's got an op.
Which is interesting, because he did die with the 1 last round, not getting any use out of it. But if he does get eliminated again here, take a look at his money. He don't got much to spend afterwards.
Look how fast the Condors are working their way up through Monster. They still look like they might be considering a park push.
Windsor's giving them a bit more space now, though. They're not being as aggressive as we just thought.
It's probably a smart thing for Windsor because they've lost a lot of these aggressive pushes. And there's a fight on site. Guap walking away that one live, but he's going to have to wait for PSX to get back. He was hanging over by Connector to get himself into park if they needed to make that push. And now a 2v3 up to site.
They're going to commit it, though.
Yeah, that's not really ideal, but this is some deja vu. Guap's been here before. That was a good amount of damage he dealt there, but this is not going to be a simple hold, especially taking some damage himself. The back and forth.
Oh, he's watching all these angles at once. Look at him go. He's got some damage out on majority of these players. Unk is alive. Oh, Drew. Headshot lands on him. He just needs to get a few more shots off.
Yeah, smart from University of Windsor. They make that push together.
Yeah.
You're going to win that gunfight.
Still, they lose the op. There you go. Drew don't got it there.
That is good. He didn't do anything with that.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, he didn't get a kill once again.
No, he didn't. Kind of weird, Drew. Kind of weird.
He's able to get himself an M4, though, because Windsor got that round win. Conestoga just going a bit more, a bit more of a force buy, even with just lower tier pistols. They want to get these round wins going.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, especially if they're feeling confident on how aggressive they're being right now. It was a trade, but we do end up losing 2 players overall.
2 for 1, but Morty does gain the M4. So there is some other positives as well to it.
And they're in Park.
Yeah. Oh, Stretch is watching for them here out by Squeaky. Oh, he's got to be careful, though. I don't know. He does not know, does he? Oh, he knew to check it, but he was not ready.
Yeah, the reactions were there, but you're not taking down 2 with reactions alone when they got their sights trained on that door.
Last 2 players left. Morty and Pem trying to push their way out to A. Pem swings out of bathrooms, gets taken down. Unk with the double kill to end out the round for Windsor. With 4 players alive as well at the end of that, that is not the momentum you want to see Windsor be able to grab onto now. Hence the tactical timeout.
Right. Yeah, shut that down. You want to grab as many wins before side swap. I mean, there's still a good chance for them to lock down CT, right? But it's that attack that I love to see them on. I mean, you've seen how well they do handle it from time to time. But Windsor just, that back and forth, they seem to be able to figure them out every once in a while.
They've got a good mix-up going. So we've been getting them these good rounds through the game. It's hard to predict what they're going to do next, whether you want to be ready for an offensive angle coming from them on CT side. And it's all about, you know, where am I going to throw these utilities first? All these throwables I got in my inventory, do I prepare for an offensive angle? Do I think they'll be deep back on their sights? What do I do? You don't know.
Maybe they do know.
Maybe they do know.
Maybe they've just figured it out.
Yeah, do you think Anton cracked it?
I think you know what? I believe in that man right there. I think he's the guy to do it. What's he saying to them right now? You can do try your lip reading right now.
He's so far away from the camera, man. You can't put me under this type of pressure.
No, I was trying to give you an easy. He's not saying anything.
Oh, he's not saying.
Oh,
I could have just. But I didn't know if his lips were moving. He was so
far.
Okay.
They were not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's already.
He's saying
his
nothing.
Piece. Yeah. Squad working together to figure it out. Hopefully they've locked in what needs to happen. Could have again just been an ice it situation. Oh, that frag is gonna take out one of the Condors. Aggressive push up. Stairs to connector here, but it does not go in our favor.
Conestoga might want to give connector up for a little bit now because it seems to just not be working out in their favor. Every time they try to push in, Stretch is the final player left alive. Not much he can do. Yeah, everything just kind of fell apart. They tried to push their way up. Grenades going back and forth, spreading out damage, ensuring easy kills for Windsor.
Did you know that Drew was born to clutch?
I did say that on the gun.
Yeah.
He did show it off. He's like, hey.
Yeah. I saw him write it on there the other day.
Was it a white Sharpie, I think that was?
Paint.
Paint.
It was the blood of pigeons. Pigeons have white blood.
Is that a true fact?
Absolutely.
I was about to say, I don't think that's... Why is the pigeon the animal you choose to go after in terms of blood?
I have no idea, man.
Do you have something against pigeons?
No.
Do you consider a pigeon a rat of the sky?
They don't fly a lot, do they? They usually have rats of the ground, too.
Okay. That is true. I do see pigeons on the ground more.
Then they're flying. They do fly. But.
It's interesting. In my residence last year, pigeons would always sit on the roof, right? But I never saw a pigeon anywhere else in Kitchener.
That's crazy.
It was a recharge station for them.
They're not often here.
They're not real.
Well,
they're government drones.
I believe in you. And I think University of Windsor are drones as well. They got locked in. They got AI helping them aim, knocking PSX off. But thankfully, we trade out 2 more of their players. We're on site now. This is a great push for the Condors. They should be able to plant the bomb here and lock it down. We've seen them almost lose this before. Great kill there. Stretch 2 headshots in a row. Morty locks in the 3rd, and the Condors get one on the board.
He got the flash thrown above him, so all he had to do was look down real quick, and he didn't experience any of the effects of it. the swing out, the collapse coming from Windsor wasn't as efficient as they thought it would be.
No, that was a great hold from Condors. And that's what I said. I love their park pushes. They generally have these on lock. Obviously, you can't do it every single time because you get figured out. But another aggressive push, yeah.
He's got that up in hand. This is the final round of first half. Spend all that money, and Drew did just that. This park push might be a bit more difficult than it was last time around. Connector is secured for Conestoga. But there's not much other avenues they can go after here.
Stretch trying to maybe bait some people out, bring them over to him so that the rest of his squad can make their way up through park. And I think he's doing a decent job. It does feel like we're getting University of Windsor backpedaling a little bit towards site. They're still going to keep their eyes trained on the Condors. They know now that we are making our way up through there, so they'll lock down both sites.
Still spread out attack from Conestoga. They have multiple angles they can rotate around, go back to. A minute left on the clock, though. They don't have as much time as they would want. I think they're going to circle around, go for this A-site push right now.
Which does look like Windsor is trying to lock down a little more. I know if there's a strong push, it will be on that site for the Condors, so why not be ready for it? Waiting for the final seconds, and there it is. Stretch tries to take down player. He's knocked out, and it's just left to Pem as Morty and Co were also taken off.
Yeah, Drew shows why he's always buying this op right now. He gets the double kill, shutting down this push going on to A site. 1v3 here.
Pem smiling too. She's like, all right, well, let's give her a go.
She knows.
I'll do my best.
Last round and a half as well. Might as well go for a fight, right? No point in saving.
Oh, yeah, no. You got to take the fight at that point. Because, hey, worst case, you come out with some amazing replays.
Yeah, get some clips. You know, make that leaderboard look a bit better.
Yep.
8-4 right now. Conestoga is down a few rounds, but it's not too bad.
It's not the worst.
It's not as bad as it was first map.
Not at all.
First map was
again,
devastating half swap.
It's not ideal, but not the worst.
Yes.
All right, we'll see how they manage to handle the other side of the playing field as they get to rock the defense.
I see a number 6 in connector. Do you know who that is?
Oh, it's probably PSA.
He was in there. He got some damage out and he ran away. Skedaddled.
He's always down there, man.
Yeah. So that's his place of well-being. Stretch able to get a double kill the way on B site. Before getting eliminated, Guap gets a third. Conestoga right now. Nice man advantage up by 2. Windsor's going to be able to plant this bomb over on default. PSX getting up close and personal. Gets eliminated, but Pam finishes him off. Giving Conestoga pistol round for second half.
And that is a really good. I mean, we've seen how many, oftentimes, Windsor gets multiple rounds after pistol once they've won it. And multiple rounds here means likely match point. So that was in my opinion, probably one of the most important pistol rounds in this entire matchup, because we're on map 3. You're down, and that could have gotten you to a point where you have to fight back against match point. Yeah, this was a massively important pistol round win.
You can already see now that they are full buying, spending all that money, because as soon as they can guarantee these back-to-back round wins, force Windsor into an unfavorable economy for them, they can get momentum and they can bring it back up. They're only 3 rounds down.
Only 3 rounds down. Let's hope that turns into 2 in a few moments. See a fight over in the tunnels, and no one off the board yet, but at least Fakey is hurting. Fortunately, Guap is as well. Where are the Lancers going to strike?
I think they're just looking for any possible picks right now. Playing a bit more opportunistic. Drew does have a recon in hand, not the op. Not too threatening. Based on what I'm seeing right now, Windsor might be grouping up, getting ready for a B site push. Or an A site push. Confusing those a little bit today.
They don't label them for us.
Not fully. Just kind of look at the map sometimes.
Yeah, that's the map. It's called diegetic.
Yeah, they're coming in right now. PSX holding this corner over by bathrooms. But to receive 3 Windsor players. He's able to grab one, get straight up with a second. But Morty cleans up with an extra angle off to the side. Oh, and he eliminates the other over in Park, holding down this site with ease. That's a third. Can he grab the fourth? We'll see it.
He doesn't need to. He's got teammates. Well, not anymore. Maybe he does at this point have to lock it down. He'll do his best. He's just buying time because you also, again, have the rest of the squad that can flank around. You don't need to push anything right now. It's the last player.
Yeah.
They have to come. They have to come to you.
Oh, they ran out of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to come to you. You just wait it out. There's no reason in losing your life, losing your weapons, and having to rebuy.
Yes. As we were saying, that is the really important round as well to win afterwards, that pistol round. Using that momentum, putting Windsor in a horrible spot in terms of that economy. Conestoga, they're going to grab this momentum, and they're going to catch back up. I'm saying it right now.
All right. You're allowed to comment on this one. It's just COD you're not allowed.
Is that a forever ban? No more commenting on
today.
COD. We're going to cast COD, and it should be silent from you.
Commentator curse has changed from day to day. Who has him, who doesn't have him.
Yeah.
Today, you did. That was quite the cheeky swing around there for Windsor. They got real aggressive, and that hurts us massively.
Yeah, the entry right now from Windsor is devastating all the way over on B site. Stretch is trying to hold behind the pillar there. Guapsil will try to get another, but Windsor, with just absolute prowess, only losing one player, push on and turn it back around in their favor.
Yeah, that was again. That's a Windsor play if there ever is one. I mean, that's why this team is keeping us off guard. They know how to push our buttons when they need to, and that's exactly what they just did there. Massively aggressive, right in our faces. And it's that mix-up, too. I mean, they go from a round playing super passive into a round playing aggressive, and it leaves us always guessing which one it's going to be each time.
Conestoga right now. Gonna have to watch out. There's a park push starting to show up at Windsor. Spread out across the map. They're really playing for these picks. They don't seem to really want to push a site with full power right now. Conestoga doesn't have too much in terms of weaponry. Just Morty got that M4 in hand. And that might not be enough right now. Searching for intel, both of these teams trying to find some enemy positions.
Again, 3 rounds down. We're going to get important to win them. The noisemaker PSX trying to attract all the animals in the forest to them. Ooh, they're coming out of the woodworks in the park. And every util in the entire world is yeeted onto site.
Oh my god.
I'm blinded from that.
I can't see. Oh. Seemed to work for Windsor. They're able to get on and grab 2 kills. Bomb down. Conestoga's going to have to retake here. Some damage was put out, but no kills. Stretch coming for the flank through connector. All surviving players do have defuse kits, however, so it's good.
Huge, though. Oh, my God. Drew with the reaction time somehow walks away with a victory in that little battle. And the Condor will want to get out there. Yeah.
Says, no.
Why not get the exit frag? I mean, you don't have much to save. You got an AK out of it now, too.
She's going to run into another player here as well.
Oh, she's going to play for the kill instead of hiding. Oh, wow.
Not much of a choice. They're hunting her down.
Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, did she make it out? She did.
She did indeed.
That was close. That was straight up. You pick up the phone in the Matrix as a bullet's flying towards you, and you don't know if you're going to make it out into the real world. You know, Trinity. Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah, like the bullet paused in front of her before the round switched.
She made it out.
Conestoga right now need to shut down Windsor. Only 3 round wins away from taking tonight's series. Morty gets eliminated over in Park.
And I wonder what the game plan now. The Condor says, oh my God, okay.
PSX was in a good spot, but with just the silenced pistol, not much damage output going there to get that kill in time.
And it's not easy. The squad still floating behind Windsor in terms of econ. have to come into these rounds with a bit of a disadvantage.
Windsor is still trying to find out what site they want to push here. Get a good avenue attack. It's going to be B site once again.
Yeah, aggressive push on. Hey, one light up from Pem. She's going to get attacked hard, though. You expect the util to just continue its way into bank. There's no way that...
Just running away.
Yeah, she's going to be able to win that.
I keep calling it B site because I keep seeing bank.
It is A site, though, yeah.
It is A site. Yeah. But I keep calling it B because I see bank, and I'm like, oh, B.
Oh, there's a
bank.
letter B.
Yeah.
Well, there is an A in that as well, though.
But, like, B registers first because I go, buh. B is more dominant than the A, I'd say. Bank.
Abank.
You can't switch it around like that.
It's a bank.
A bank?
Think of it that way.
Oh, man. Nevertheless, they do take that site. Grabbing Windsor 2 round wins away from taking this.
Yeah, they're
map.
thinking. Look at the classic chin scratch. What do we do? What do we do?
It works. I generate like good ideas when I do that.
Yeah.
A little beard.
A little beard scratch.
Rub, yeah. Like, oh.
It activates the brain neurons. When you tug down here,
yeah,
on your beard, it activates the brain neurons.
Send some good signals up there to generate some ideas.
It wakes them back up.
I hope to have like a wise wizard beard one day, so I can do like the full like the Gandalf.
Right. Is that actually a goal of yours? Are you gonna do that?
If I'm able to grow that much facial hair, yeah.
And when you're old, why not? There's nothing.
Yeah, like what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
I want that and like like the Gandalf pipe. No.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make little boats.
I'd be very impressed with myself if I could make a smoke boat.
I'd be impressed if you just do a circle.
Yeah.
In itself. Dolphins love doing that, by the way.
Like the bubble circles?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dolphins are scary.
Those are really cool bits of physics, actually.
Okay.
What happens with those? It's really cool.
Have you ever seen like the jellyfish get like grabbed into it and it like spins around really bad? It's like ah!
Yeah.
Poor mindless creatures.
Oh, that's great. That's just spin cycle.
And then it gets out fine because it's jellyfish and it's like.
They actually are mindless. They don't have brains.
Yeah. They're like the weird. In my opinion, jellyfish are the weirdest animals in the animal kingdom.
Right. Didn't you say you didn't like them the other day? You were talking smack on jellyfish yesterday.
It's probably because of Valorant.
Yeah.
It's probably because of Valorant. Yeah, you got to shoot them.
This guy's a jellyfish hater. Back into the game, though. And again, this is a massive climb for the Condors. These are their rivals, University of Windsor, and they shut them down. Sourman eliminated. Good start to this round.
He gets the kill, eliminates the enemy presence all the way over by A site. And I like what I'm seeing is Conestoga isn't rotating. They're holding their ground elsewhere. They're waiting for any possible attack at the other site. With PSX getting that kills, well, they know that Windsor's been playing spread out recently, looking for any possible places to go after. Having that three-person hold still, just waiting for any action from Windsor is huge for Conestoga.
It's going to come in a few seconds here. Again, they like to push a lot of times their clock right up to those final 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're getting some lineups set up over here by Monster. They're going to be ready to push on real quick soon.
Stretch is going to have to work magic if he wants to hold on to the site. There's the information, and they all convene over to B site on.
Oh, Guap's in a good spot here, though. Takes down one. He's going to have to watch out. Move his head of the way. 3v3 situation right now, though. Conestoga isn't taking too many losses. PSX with beautiful shots coming from the AUG. All the way up top. Gets eliminated, but Guap trades it back out. 2v1 situation. Guap and Morty left alive. Guap gets some damage out. Can't quite keep up with it. Morty with the flank around this side, giving Conestoga the round win there. Beautifully played.
Yeah, that was strong. It was scary, but strong. The second they had the information, you saw the team convene, rotate around, get locked on. As you said at Guap, positioning was great, put himself in a good spot. And honestly, this map specifically, Guap's been one of our standout players. I mean, I think you got him on the map still. You can be pretty confident that you're going to get a couple frags.
See what Windsor does here.
Yeah, aggressive hold from Condors.
PSX is up close. He wants that connector, but isn't trusted as much recently.
You look at that fake out, too. We saw that information gathering down below. it was Morty trying to figure out, is anyone trying to push Park? But look how patient Windsor has been, knowing that they were probably looking for that exact information.
A lot of util being burned by Conestoga right now, while Windsor is a hold of a large amount of those throwables. Bit more in the favor of Windsor if they go for an attack here right now. Conestoga's just got to rely on holding these good angles. They're all kind of sitting back. The aggressiveness is gone. Just hold these sights down.
Again, Condors still in that classic formation. They'll be ready to head to either site the second that they've got that information. It looks like a Park push. Smoke's out. So they do know at least someone's around that area. And this is the quietest of all pushes. The calm before the storm. The match point will be on the line for University of Windsor. And now we have the information. And at least someone is hanging out over by Park. And they're going to continue on the push. Bang! In the head. Sly taken out. Let's see if PSX can get another. He's got that relocate. He's got to watch out for that util hitting in there. The rest of the Condors make their way onto the site. Battles begin. Sourman off the field, or taking us off the field. It's now a 3v2 battle as they push onto A.
Guap's making his way out bank. PSX was eliminated, 2v3 situation. Bomb is down right now. Windsor has majority control over this site. Let's see what these two left are going to go for. Not much in terms of utilities. Well, Stretch just has one flashbang in hand here. He's going to go for the throw, trying to affect as many people inside as he can. You can see the push come out here. Guap swinging out of smoke. Sees one in Park, gets some damage out. Does get the kill while being shot at by 3 different people, but gets taken down, leaving Stretch in a 2v1 situation. He knows where these final 2 players are, though. He's going to swing in the corner. And, wow, the pop out between the eyes, one tap.
Yeah, that was not ideal for Stretch. Tries to do what he can for his team, but match point is now a locked-in position for University of Windsor, the rivals of the Condors. They wanted to win this one for bragging rights, and I think they know they can do it. And honestly, I think I see it in their faces that they know they can do this, and they're confused why they can't. I keep seeing that look in their eyes of, what do we do? We can do this. They're still taking it lighthearted. They're having fun with it, but you can see it in their eyes. They know it's there.
They want to win here. Stuck in a bad spot as well, match point. Not much money to contend back with Windsor. Kills are already going out already. 3v5 situation. Conestoga isn't looking too good. The A-site push is being formed by Windsor. They're making the way over, regrouping. Just PSX left on site with just a pistol in hand. He's going to swing out. Take a look now by Bathroom, and he's going to sneak into the smoke here. Get some shots out, some damage, going to back out. Wait for the rest of his team to group up. They know they're pushing in now. Give some ground there. Going to make his way into bank. Let Windsor go onto site and play for the retake here. Oh, he gets some damage out. Gets some low players on site there.
This is looking really rough for the Condor. Stretch and Pem last to try to get on site. There's one at least down, but with Stretch the last alive, you question, is it possible?
He's going to walk into the smoke here in Bathroom. Unk is just waiting in the corner there with the AK. Stretch might wait for the smoke to drop. Be interesting. He's pushing his way forward, and right to his left is a Windsor player. There you have it. The final kill leading to Windsor's victory of tonight. They got the bragging rights.
They got the bragging rights, and they're tied with us in the league as well. It's now 3-2 for both squads.
It was close. They got a good comeback coming there with Conestoga. They were trying to get that momentum back in their hands, but today Windsor did show that they were the ones that wanted these bragging rights more. They got them under control, and through these, as you were saying before, unorthodox, strange, and untraditional plays that Windsor was going for, Conestoga just didn't really know how to answer back.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. It genuinely felt like there were a lot of times that they were just caught off guard of like, oh, this is happening. And honestly, it's a real strat. You saw really good gunplay from their opponents. I think gunplay-wise matched up pretty well. It's just when you don't have any kind of habits that you can start to read from your opponents, how do you plan around that? You don't.
That's the thing. You don't really. You just got to try and
Pick a play to go for and go for it, right?
They tried defensively. Of course, you saw at the end there. They held back. They didn't try and be too aggressive. And it was working for them a little bit. But Windsor, they have so many different strategies to pull out, so many different plays they can do that it's not going to work all the time. And Conestoga just couldn't hold strong for long enough.
Hey, we said this happened too, and the team knew this could happen. I mean, from Coach Anton himself, he said they've lost to teams that we've beaten before, so maybe something's going on. They're in a slump right now. But they've also beaten us before, so we know they can be good. Where will they land today? And I'm genuinely not surprised to see that squad playing like that. The fact that even overall their season does a swing.
Yeah.
Like it's just all over the place. So I'm not surprised that was pulled out and caught us off guard like that.
Yeah, just like that. And, well, Con got a dub tonight as well, though.
That is
as well,
true.
Along with that. So it's even tonight here in the hub.
Yeah.
It was close. We did go to decider as well. So it wasn't a full sweep for Windsor. It was a hard-fought match for them on, I can't say all three. The first one was...
The first one was a little... we don't talk about that.
It was a little rough.
It was okay.
But I'm going to continue with this theory of the map picks go to the other team's favor because we saw it again tonight.
Oh, because even that... No, well, the decider would have been theirs.
That would have been their
They had banned
technical
before.
pick. Okay.
So
they broke
you lose.
broke my...
We don't even know if it was like a streak before. It could have just been those two.
I'm saying, if you look back...
I think you're
at
right
both
that
Valorant
it does
and
happen
CS,
often.
It happens a lot.
Yes.
It happens a lot more than you think it would.
I think you're right. They'd be interested. We'd have to go through the VODs and find out, but that actually would be interesting to see if there is some sort of weird stat that's happening on.
Hey, well, you might see it more this Friday as well.
Yeah.
Got more games
Why is
coming
that?
up this week. I'll go take a look at the schedule real quick. There we have it. Got Rocket League and CS happening this Friday. I believe, is Rocket League going to be the main focus or CS? I think it's CS.
That's it.
It's at 7. It's at 7 and 9. I'm crazy.
You are crazy.
I'm crazy.
I didn't even hear honestly, I didn't even hear the question you asked. I was still
But
reading.
That's going to be quite the match to watch for Rocket League because it's the Rochester match. We've been talking
Yeah.
about that. They need to beat that team if they want to get that guaranteed spot in playoffs.
That's a big one because losing their match earlier this week put them in a position where they have to win this one for playoffs. I do believe that there will still be a second chance qualifier, if I'm not mistaken.
They still have a chance to get in,
Yes.
but it's not like guaranteed from the position they are right now.
This locks them and gives them that chance to breathe a little bit and focus on those matches coming up.
Yeah.
And especially for the squad too. I mean, they've got that LAN coming up too, where they're playing some of the best of the best.
That's this weekend.
On Sunday in
Yes.
Collegiate Rocket League. So a win here will be a nice little kind of push into the weekend, right, for them. I mean, they're
Just
going
to
to be
chill
going
out,
against
going to the LAN. Yeah, it's some big teams.
Akron, Northwood, I believe, is all there.
Davenport.
Yeah.
Well, it's all the way down in St. Clair as well. St. Clair is also there. They're a good team. So, and it's what they've been saying. They've been playing against some smaller teams, not as high up in the leaderboard. So it's been shaking them off balance a little bit.
Right.
So getting this constant practice against these higher tier squads is just what they've been wanting.
Exactly.
So.
Hey, well, we didn't get the win against Windsor. No bragging rights for us, but Call of Duty Squad did. That's not the end of it all. We got a lot more coming your way. So make sure you're following all of our socials for the Condors Esports. Thank you so much for hanging out with OHEC and myself, Leaf, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.